Now all I gotta do is wait and check. Make sure this is working. Otherwise this would be kind of stupid. Right, come on, tell me this stream is live. It should be, there we go. Alright, in that case, hello everyone, it's your favorite programming error that just refused to be fixed code here. Today is an interesting day, I guess. Maybe, for those of you who are interested in Yae Miko, it's gonna be an interesting day. Because today, we are going to be hanging out with Yae Miko. So yeah, you better get excited for that. Because if you're not excited for that, then I honestly don't know. So, let's see, what are we gonna have to do? So we're gonna have to leave Inazuma City. And on the outskirts, on Inazuma City's outskirts is where we're gonna be running into Yae Miko, who will then spend time with us, hopefully. I mean, that's the plan at least. So let's see if that actually works out, or if we're gonna be running into someone else first. You never know, sometimes you run into some people first. And Rob, hi, hello. Welcome back. We're about to begin our little journey.
We haven't been to the Yae Publishing House in a while. Paimon wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time is pretty cool.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
I mean, I wouldn't mind some money.
Next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
Well, if you have a shit ton of money, who cares about your grades?
It's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing Mora at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Wishing, apparently, for whatever.
Really? You guys don't know?
I do not know. Also,
You need
Medic,
to
hi,
stand
welcome
on
to the
this
stream.
land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true.
If only wishing was that simple. Especially in this game. I do not have Dongli. I'm guessing that's referring to Zhongli. Oh my goodness, she ate the mysterious goo. Yes, I remember that. That was during I Play Games Sometimes is Dang and Rompa stream, where Chiaki went so far as to eat glue. We're gonna raid right into him. Well, that sounds interesting. But yeah, Medic, sadly you are not first, but it's not like that matters a lot. You're still early, which is pretty nice. It's always nice when people show up early. Alright, what does that mean, by the way? Tell me more about this whole wishing thing, because I have bad luck when it comes to wishes. Speaking of wishes, the current event banner for the wishes changed again. We could now wish for the Raiden Shogun. The thing is, I don't want to technically, I would like to have her on my, because out of all the gods currently in the game, the Raiden Shogun is the only god I don't have. So wishing for her would theoretically make sense, but I want to save all my wishes for when either Klee or Zhongli get another rerun. If one of those two come back, then I want to have all my wishes saved up for them so I can upgrade their constellations. So sadly, I am not gonna be wishing for the Raiden Shogun. I am sorry.
Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing.
Is
a
it?
highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
We're gonna be doing that in the future when I need to wish for characters again.
That actually works?
Yeah, it doesn't sound credible, but still. Gonna be a nice little ritual to employ when I'm wishing for characters again.
Right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
Awkward pause.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know.
And who would that someone be?
It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like a lot. But get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant. I
Intriguing.
heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
And you think that just works all the time?
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Also, how dare you bring up money in front of Paimon? You know that money and food are the two things that always get her. Come on. You're so excited you can barely get the words out. Paimon, come on, why are you like this?
I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
That is true.
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Really?
Okay then.
Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we?
Why the sudden urgency? Because she heard the word Mora. And again, if you bring up money in your Paimon, she's gonna be interested. Very interested.
Well, if it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin too. Let's go, let's go!
Yeah, of course. You mean the one we wanted to ask about during the fight against... After the fight against A, or rather against the Raiden Shogun, where her sister showed up, but we didn't ask, because stupid. You know what, I'll actually walk. I know that's rare. Actually, huh. Apparently people in the streets are actually discussing that kind of stuff right now.
On closer inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the Yae Publishing House. One's an editor and the other's an author.
The two that always fight over whether or not the stories are realistic.
Clear like the light of the moon. As close as kin with you. No, thou. Wait, thee? Hear my
Dude.
summons, right?
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed! You're never going to get it down at this rate.
So that's the thing you're supposed to chant for the little ritual thingy?
What are you guys up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me.
Sheesh.
Okay. Where did I leave off with the incantation again?
Dude, at this point, just give up.
Incantation? Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
I mean, by the looks of it.
Trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it.
I don't think you guys would believe in this. I didn't think you'd believe in this kind of thing, but apparently they do. Because why wouldn't they? Honestly speaking.
I obviously don't. But Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Mr.
Alrighty
Shigeru,
then.
can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me. People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask?
Yes.
Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Well, it might work if you could get
Didn't
the
you say the
incantation
same thing when
down.
you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
The Omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on your luck. Alright, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Sure.
Look, to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out?
Well,
Look at you
gone.
now, trying dubious methods.
Far
writing a love
gone.
novel.
Wait. What? This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Yep, it's from
Excuse
the one
me?
called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
And it works. Is it published by the Yae Publishing House?
No, it's most likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm.
And the ritual inscribed inside it works.
As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from
You
passing
sure about
comment
that?
on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Look, Junkichi.
Huh.
Yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
I mean, that would explain it, but I'm sure there's more to it than that, right?
A little suspicious.
Uh-oh.
Why don't we go
Paimon's
to
getting
the
sus.
shrine and ask Yae Miko about it? She's the expert when it comes to both
Aha!
the miracles and the
So
supernatural.
this is how Yae Miko comes into the story. Got it. About time. Let's go up to the shrine. Up, 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 and away we go. Yae Miko, are you at the shrine? I mean, you better be. The quest is telling me to go here, so... If you're not here, I'm gonna be very, very, very disappointed. There she is, as always. Hello.
Miko! Great, you're here.
You busy, or do you have some time for us?
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend
Is it, by any chance, a light novel that includes some kind of wishing ritual? And not like we're here for that. We'd like to hear your input on something, which may or may not be related to a novel,
Oh,
light novel
Well,
specifically.
what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just... actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
Is it? Really?
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me save my brother.
Yeah, that sounds like nothing major. Let's ignore this guy. What happened?
It really is nothing major. I stand by that. But since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more time, just for you.
You two seem to have a good relationship with Guji Ai. Please,
I mean,
put
kind
in a
of.
good word
This
for
is a
me.
bad time
I have to
Megalovania
convince
starts
her to help
playing,
my
yes.
brother. Here's what happened. My
Da-da-da-da.
name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to become a swordmaster, so he once asked Sensei Domon of the Meikyo Shisui art to take him on as a disciple.
Okay, and how does the
Domon
story go
turned him
wrong?
away, took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently. But
So,
since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person.
so this might be related to the
Doctors
wish
can't
stuff.
find anything wrong with him, so I'm betting it must be the work of an evil spirit. That's why I'm here, begging for Guji Ai's help.
So, what's going
You know,
on?
there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction.
Yeah, but a lot of
If
people
it
are
were
apparently
me,
reacting
I'd
like
just leave him
that.
be for a couple
right
of
now.
days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
Yeah, but there are multiple people
No, Lady Guji.
in similar
If you saw him for
situations.
yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you, he's not acting like someone who feels empty and lost.
Oh, all right, all right. Then tell me, when did your brother spar with Domon's disciple?
About 5 days ago.
5 days ago, you say?
So, does it sound abnormal to you yet? Abnormal enough
Yes,
to
Lady Guji.
investigate?
That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him. Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true?
I mean, both those things kind of overlap.
Well, they're kind of two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
Whatever. Let me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately?
Oh, I
If
certainly
so,
have.
I'd love to hear about them.
I have heard of some rumors.
What? Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
Oh dear. Well, that's too bad.
Can we talk
Lady
about the
Guji,
rumors we heard?
Please stop changing the
Please?
subject. This is someone's life we're talking about here. Please, you've got to help me.
Miko, he seems really desperate.
Again,
Brother sounds really bad.
should we bring up the rumors?
Help him.
I see a clear connection between this and what we heard before. Why aren't we bringing that up? Why aren't we bringing that up as something that's happening to multiple people? I guess he looks very pitiful.
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
Yay, Miko! So you're gonna help him?
Nah, we are gonna do that.
Whatever your name was, these two
Wow.
guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena. Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in a day's work for them.
Less
Wait a
less of that and more of killing enemies, but I guess that's
really?
something we do too.
Is that hesitation that I detect in
Really?
your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help, I actually recommend someone for the job, then suddenly you start doubting me?
Not at all. Never. Whatever Lady Gucci says, I trust wholeheartedly.
So,
Thank you,
what
too,
now?
for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
Now hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists.
But we know an exorcist. We have connections. But I guess we have no clue about this.
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo-jumbo while you're sprinkling it around.
Are you serious right now?
It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place.
This isn't a light novel, this is a video game.
Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do all the work? Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a request for me too.
True, kind
This
of,
is an
yeah.
opportunity to demonstrate that you
True.
come in good faith.
This feels all wrong. But you technically have a point, so...
So I guess
Alright,
we're gonna
let's
get to
go.
work.
Don't worry now, I'll be coming along too.
Okay, let's follow Yohei and go visit his brother.
I mean, he already ran off without waiting for us, like an idiot.
What is going on here?
Thankfully, we can
Granted,
navigate
you
with the
may
map.
not be quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but she seems even more disinterested than usual in Yohei's situation. Well, a life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
That was weird. Poor bird. Poor little bird, what was wrong with you? I don't know. Mysterious urban legend. Let's teleport over here. And see what we can find out about the mysterious urban legend. Up.
How strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's gone.
Meditating?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Domon's disciple. He just sits there alone, talking to himself. It's pretty disturbing, actually.
Did you ever listen in on what
But
he's
that's
talking
not
about?
important right now. Where the heck could he have gone in his current state?
This does pose a bit of a problem. If we can't find your brother, well, we can't perform an exorcism with nothing to exorcise, can we?
True.
Kato, whatever your name was, given
Again,
the
Miko.
circumstances,
Nice.
why don't you start by going to find your brother, and also picking up a handful of salt on your way. We'll need to use it during the exorcism.
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
So what do we do while we wait for him?
What about us? Shouldn't we help look for his brother too?
No need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around and ask people what they know about the two brothers. Maybe we'll find out some amusing details.
That seems like a plan. Okay, let's go with that. Time to hear if there's some rumors about them, huh? So, you want to talk to me, maybe?
Hello, sir. We'd like to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as soon as he has enrolled a few disciples.
So this is about their
Debt
school.
collectors? No,
So this is about getting the school going, okay.
But, it sounds like Yohei and Shingo have gotten themselves into a bit of a pickle.
I mean, it would seem like it, yes.
Well, yes. I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't have an ounce of dedication between them. They just hop between ideas and won't stick to anything.
Oh.
Huh? But Yohei said his brother has always wanted to become a sword master, and even asked Domon to be his sensei.
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give him a chance, he was the same as ever, bumming around in class instead of focusing on his training.
Too relatable, I guess.
In the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed Domon for not seeing his potential, and even declared that he would challenge a disciple of Domon to a duel.
Which he did, apparently. Also, Medic, yeah, it's kind of off-topic. But again, I don't mind off-topic discussion. It's better than no discussion at all, you know? So having some kind of discussion going, always appreciated. Also learning to chart in a new engine. Huh. Like, how, as someone who has no experience with charting, like, at all, other than just playing, how different is the charting between engines? Is it like at least somewhat similar, or is it like a lot of or is there like a lot you have to get used to when you change? I'd assume it's at least somewhat similar, because it's like reliant on how the charting looks in the base game, where you have like that grid where you can place the notes on. I know how that looks because I've opened the menu of 7 a few times. I'm assuming the charts in most engines look similar to that. But again, I wouldn't know.
What? That's not what we heard.
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version. My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there cussing to high heaven all day, every day. Some training
So
regimen,
these
that is.
quote-unquote wishes
Yohei did tell me about Shingo
are
winning
completely
the fight,
imaginary, maybe?
but I took it with a grain of salt. You can ask Kenji at the village entrance more about that. He always has reliable information.
I think they might be imagining their wish coming true. Intriguing. The Vita mod has an improved version of the base charting engine. Ah, okay, it's more similar to like Mania and those charting engines. Again, not too familiar with a lot of rhythm games. Just to quickly list off the rhythm games I've played. Obviously Friday Night Funkin'. I've also played a bit of Mustache, which is only 2 button inputs rather than 4. And if you can consider Just Shapes and Beats a rhythm game, that counts too, but it's more of a rhythm, but a rhythm-based bullet hell is very different from your traditional rhythm games. And that's about all the rhythm games I've really actively played. Then again, I guess Danganronpa has a rhythm-based mini-game in it during the trials. But that's like very, very simple. Like incredibly simple.
Hey there, we've come to ask you about the Kato brothers.
So yeah, not...
Oh, you mean Shingo and Yohei?
I sadly don't have a
We heard
broad
that
set of
Shingo
experience.
defeated an apprentice of Domon's recently. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. Wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school and you're looking to sign up?
We're not
Oh.
here to sign up, but we would like to hear more details about the fight.
That would be interesting
you've
for
come to the
us.
right person. I actually went to watch it.
So it's not imaginary? Huh.
I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the
And
Mikyo
also it's like
Shizurate.
clicking circles
But when he drew his sword, he became a whole different person.
and
The way
very
he
scary.
handled His blade. It was like flowing water, mesmerizing to watch. Domon's disciple is no pushover, but he was absolutely no match for Shingo.
Interesting.
Is Shingo really that strong?
Apparently it wasn't that moment.
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like, "What a duel! I haven't felt this good in a long time."
Huh.
Other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since then.
So is it some kind of possession
I'd definitely
thing?
say that he has more energy than he used to. In the past, he never used to do much except lie around sunbathing all day. But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only that, but he managed to fell a lavender melon tree with just one kick.
Okay, now this sounds way too out there. This sounds way too out there. No way he needed a single kick to make it to fell a tree. No, that's not no. You're lying right now. Come on.
Quite impressive.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out. He shouted, "What is that stuff? Keep that away from me!" and then ran off.
Lady Guji,
What?
esteemed
What?
exorcists. Finally, I found you. I found my brother. He's at the waterfall, and I've got the salt you asked for too. Come on, let's go.
Okay,
As
this
much
is
as
getting
I'd
rather
prefer to
weird.
stay and hear some more delicious details. I suppose we'd better be going now that he has been found.
Unless he's disappeared again by the time we get there. Should I teleport? I should definitely teleport. So what is going on, like, honestly? Like, the most logical explanation I can come up with is some kind of possession thing, but I honestly wouldn't really know. It sounds like he was just, like, taking over for the one fight, and when he's talking to himself, he may be talking to the spirit that's possessing him, something along those lines.
Look over there. That's him at the waterfall.
Yeah, I see him.
So this is Yohei's brother. Whoa. He's meditating while sitting in a waterfall.
Actually, he's sitting in front of it. He's not sitting in the waterfall, sadly.
Listen. He's talking to himself.
Can we listen to what he's saying, please? He's making grunting noises. That's different from talking.
Woo! How's that? Can you feel it? Can you feel the feeling of manliness? Found your
Not
own
particularly.
So shallow. How can a manly man aspire to something so lame?
Stop the grunting.
Please, spare me. Spare me. I can't feel the manliness. I can't even feel the cold anymore.
This has to be some kind of possession thing,
I
right?
can't take any more. I'm gonna die. Yohei. Yohei! Save me! Save me!
Did you hear
I
that?
can save you by
That's
killing you.
inside. He's going for help.
Huh? Who goes there?
We're gonna get attacked now, aren't we?
And now he's coming this way.
If this is gonna be a fight, I'm telling you, you're gonna lose.
Don't come any closer.
You're gonna lose immediately.
Help!
Emo Naruto Man Sasuke.
What do we do? Miko!
Camera pan back over, I want to confirm this comparison.
Oh, poor thing. Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help. Whatever shall we do?
I'm gonna kill him.
Well, how should I know?
The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would you mind telling me what that's all about?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
You're sure you don't
You
know?
don't know. But surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother came
Come
to be
on,
this way.
show him again. I want to make the comparison.
I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. This is a life or death situation.
I mean, kind of. I kind of see it. The hair color's a little bit off.
Your brother is your closest relative. You must have noticed straight
Sounds
away when he
sarcastic.
started acting out of
I mean,
character.
she always
And
sounds
yet,
sarcastic.
5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me. You really expect me not to notice the gaping holes in your story?
And now she talks without using her without moving her
I-
lips. It's intriguing how
As
she
you
can do that.
wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile
So?
trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
So?
Alright, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything.
So the wishing ritual thingy
Brother and I
does
used a
backfire on
wishing
people.
incantation. We made a wish.
From a first-hand guide to summoning spirits, mayhaps?
Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted. Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and lo and behold, spheres of light appeared all around us. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked.
But he got
He
possessed.
suddenly had these amazing sword skills, but his whole
Because he got
personality
possessed.
changed, too.
Why did you wait until now to get him some help?
Because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, he'll lose his skills with the sword.
Wow, that's
That
your main
happens,
worry,
it'd
huh?
ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor. I just wanted to keep this under wraps until we'd managed to get the dojo set up and paid off our debts.
So then, why'd you go to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Because it was getting out of hand.
Because with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something.
I mean, you kind of
No one
have
would
done
wanna
that.
Sign up as his disciple. So I was thinking that maybe Lady Guji might have a way to get my brother back to normal, but let him keep his sword skills.
It's not his... Those aren't his sword
My,
skills.
Look at you with your ingenious schemes.
It's the sword skills of the spirit
Stop
that's
deluding
possessing him.
yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They
Yeah.
belong to the spirit that has possessed him.
You're right. We were wrong to do what we did. We had this coming.
So, what do we do now?
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
By the way, I appreciate how he was waiting there the whole time for us to finish talking. Very kind of him to wait for us. And not just interrupt.
What is that?
Oh.
It's the spirit.
That's all it is, really?
That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming.
I fought
straight
so
for
many
you.
of these before, this is not gonna be a hard fight.
Save me!
They aren't that tough.
Miko, he fainted.
Annoying maybe if they show up in small groups. Like if they show up in pairs, they can be
Nothing.
annoying.
But you, little one, just a quick fight, and this will all be over.
Then let's end it.
Who's this? Ah, a fellow swordmaster.
That's what you want to call me.
Come on, fight me.
I'm about to end your entire existence, friend.
Be careful.
Show me what you can do. Fight like your life depends on it, because it kinda does. Oh! I see, you're above max level. I see, you're higher than max level. That is interesting. I mean, that would explain how you're so talented and skilled. But not skilled enough, apparently.
That was great. Excellent. Woo. What a rush.
You wanna keep going?
I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
Stops, doesn't matter. Wait,
Cured. But he looked pretty content at the end.
I guess he was
there.
put to rest. Rob, are you telling me you also have stomach issues? Because I was actually kind of worried that I would not be able to leave the bathroom in time to get today's stream going. Well then, I guess something's just going around right now. But at least for me it wasn't that bad, because I was able to start streaming and I'm feeling pretty decent about myself right now. I don't think there's gonna be any real issues, but still, just the fact that that kind of stuff can coincide like that, I feel very sorry to hear that. I feel very sorry to hear that, but I totally understand the urge of the The feeling of not wanting to move from the toilet. I feel like that's something we've all that basically everyone has experienced at some point, right? It's not just me and Rob. I think it's basically everyone who has had such a moment at least once in their life.
Well, Paimon sure is confused. Do you know what that was all about?
The doo-doo virus, yes. It's transferred virtually. That's how I was able to catch it in the first place. Have a rough idea? A rough idea.
We can talk about it later. They're about to wake up.
What am I doing here? Yae? Yae, is that you?
So,
Shingo,
we won, right?
you alright?
Yae, I had the weirdest dream.
I fought Spirit, and I
dreamed that
won.
I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I even beat one of Domon's disciples.
Not a dream.
I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control my own body. And there was this voice in my ear talking to me constantly. I was terrified and I wanted to take control of my body.
I was
back,
made
but
by
I couldn't.
gamers.
And the voice
Yes,
kept talking about manliness.
the gamer virus.
Shingo, we shouldn't have made that wish. We summoned a spirit and it possessed you.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer. Then the spirit would have haunted your brother until he died of fatigue too.
Thank you, Lady Guji, and thank you for your assistance.
We're only half an hour
experts.
in, there's no way the quest line is
All right,
over yet.
Take him to get some rest. He's very weak right now, having been possessed for quite a few days.
Yeah, I imagine. But
He
we're
will
only half an hour
experience
in.
a high fever, but it won't be fatal. Remember, this is the price you pay.
Last story quest
At this
took
point,
a
I
full
would normally
stream.
lecture you on
There's
the
no way
dire
this is over yet.
consequences of using occult methods to obtain power that does not belong to you. But I think you get the picture now, don't you?
Are we gonna have to solve
Yes,
multiple of these
we understand
problems?
now. We won't do it ever again.
Thank you, Lady Guji. Thank you, exorcists. We'll be on our way then. Come on, Shingo.
Off you go. So I can spend some alone time with Yae Miko.
Would they really
Well, I
have
guess
lost
Paimon's
their
here too,
lives
damn
if
it.
we hadn't gotten involved? And if so, why the heck were you so reluctant to help out?
Because they chose this path?
Oh, they would have been fine. I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these two lazy rascals would have learned their lesson.
Huh.
So, what was it that possessed Shingo?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit
Or
had
some kind of
possessed him,
master
can't
swordsman.
you?
Doesn't like tofu, I don't know where that's coming from. But yeah, Master of the Sword, definitely.
Paimon's got it. It was an Oni.
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder.
Fair enough. But it seemed like it had the opposite effect.
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then, you exhausted its strength by fighting it, so it disappeared.
Yay,
Even if
I
he'd done
killed
nothing
a
at all,
spirit of an
Shingo would have
Oni.
eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord. Of course, it would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way. Still, the experience may ultimately have been more effective than me scaring them into submission with a little exaggeration.
Whew. Well, the main thing is that nobody got hurt.
Other than the spirit. The spirit very
Alright,
much so
seems
got
like we've
hurt.
wrapped up everything here. Come on, off we go.
Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up, but are you sure about that?
Again, there are multiple people making these kinds of wishes.
You mean you disagree?
Bit tired right now. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm more tired today than usual. The incantation they used, yeah, a lot of people
You
are
mean
using that.
They got the incantation from that book. Yes, I know the one.
That's not by any chance the one you wanted to recommend us, right?
That book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine today. Incantations seem really popular right now.
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantations to summon the supernatural.
Yes, very.
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book are actually capable of summoning spirits and stuff. And loads of people are trying it.
Which is not that good.
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the incantation, it won't stay with them for very long. I really wouldn't fret about it.
But who wrote this book? And why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here?
Maybe, maybe not.
Traveler?
I don't know. Does worry me a bit. But if Miko says it's fine, we probably don't need to worry. I'm more curious about Miko's reaction. Yeah, but if she says it's fine, it's probably fine. I mean, she's been alive far longer than us. Well, I don't know how old Paimon is, but still. She's been around for a while, okay? So I think if she says it's fine, we can probably trust her, maybe?
Well, when you put it that way, she has been pretty trustworthy so far. She said from the beginning that it wasn't anything major. And so far, there hasn't been any big danger.
Lady Yae, I finally found you.
Oh, what is it this
Kuroda,
time?
What are you doing here?
I'm here to report on Yae Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here. Please take a look.
Did the
me
numbers
see.
drop or rise?
What? We're losing market share?
Yes.
Huh.
Overall bestseller, readers' favorite, and trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories.
Let me guess, it's that one book with the
One book is
incantations?
topping the charts. It's called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
You think it's a problem now?
Both of you, back here now.
So now that they outshine you in sales, you're worried.
Really scary look on your face right now.
Now you're worried
Things
because
just
of the
got
sales.
A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is an all-round hit, summarily beating the novels of the Yae Publishing House by every analysis.
Define serious, please. If it's really just about money, then come on.
Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder.
Yes.
If this isn't the very definition of intolerable, I don't know what is.
I mean, it's
I have
popular
to come
for a
up with
reason.
counterplan, and you are going to help me.
Huh? How is this our problem all of a sudden?
Because we were interested in the book and the
Paimon,
spells.
please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here?
So we have to ruin the
Am I
book's
to take
image.
it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important in your eyes after all?
Turning it around on us, huh?
What just happened? Again, you technically have a point, but this feels all wrong.
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on. We're going to war. I'm going to head
I'd
back
rather
and
not
make some
go to war.
preparations. Meet me outside the Yae Publishing House.
Okay. Okay. I guess we're going to war now. Why does it tell me to go all the way over there? That's the wrong quest. There we go. Alright, back to Yae Publishing House, I guess. Let's see what Miko has in store. Up. So, what's the plan? You come up with any plan already? In the short time it took for us to get here?
We're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with this rival book?
Why don't you take a guess?
Ruin its
I'll
image.
give you a hint.
Start
It's to do with
rumors.
The Yae Publishing House.
Oh, Paimon knows! Combine the reputation of the Yae Publishing House with the status of Guji Yae and tell everyone that the incantations in that book are dangerous!
That would be the obvious choice.
Oh, wow. Your first guess and you got it absolutely
Wrong?
wrong.
Of course. Why do I look so disappointed? I would have...
Wait! Seriously? That wasn't it?
I probably would have
A
guessed something
First-Hand
similar.
Guide to Summoning Spirits is the hottest light novel right now. If we did as you suggested, We would effectively be advertising to everyone that the incantations are real.
I guess there would be a
In bending
problem.
over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them out. Also, sales for the book would only increase further.
Okay,
Yeah,
slight
that
problem.
would be pretty catastrophic. Oh, how about we confiscate all the copies?
Leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require,
I don't think people would be
going
happy.
to such lengths over a light novel would be extremely disruptive to the lives of Inazumans.
But that means there's nothing we can do.
You sure about that?
Well, I've been thinking. I've read a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. It has many other good qualities besides the incantations alone. The book
So,
contains many ancient kaiden, or tales of the supernatural, and is written in a very engaging way. That is why the book has become so popular.
okay.
I think we're going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its popularity while it's the only work in its league on the market.
Wait, so you mean you want to write something similar and
That's
publish
right.
it?
How do you get rid of the next big thing? You replace it with the next big thing.
But
So
how do
what
you
we're
come up
going
with
to
something
do
good
is
enough
create
to...
Inazuma's newest hit.
Yeah, but
novel.
how?
Smash our rivals' sales numbers and win our readers back. That is how Yae Miko wages war. Incidentally, this will also be the best way to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Wait, Miko. So you want us to write a novel?
Yeah, I have never written a novel before. I'm sorry. The only stuff I write is like poems, and that's much shorter than a novel, let me tell you.
Well, becoming an accomplished novelist certainly isn't an overnight process. But let's not forget that I am the chief editor of the Yae Publishing House. I have my ways.
And those ways
I
are?
did say this is what we're going to do. I trust that the word teamwork is in your vocabulary.
Never heard of it. What is that? Is
Anyway,
it tasty?
There is a writer submission event going on at the moment. Start by talking to readers and finding out what they're into. When you have an idea of what the current trends are, come back and see me. I'll
I
be
guess
at
that
the
much
new
we can do.
restaurant. Find me there when you're done. I will assemble a team, and we can work while we eat.
On it. Pardon the yawning every once in a while. I don't know, I'm never this tired when I stream, and the time isn't any different. So we just talk to... Do we just talk to random people here? I guess we just talk to people here.
I've been reading light novels for a long time now. I'm mainly into big, ambitious fantasy works with an original core concept and good storytelling. These days, though,
Okay.
everyone seems to be imitating each other. Most of the time, I can guess what the story is about just from the title.
Yeah, because the titles are getting very
One
descriptive
recent book
nowadays.
worth mentioning is A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. Not only is it a good story, but the descriptions are really true to life. So much so that I'm almost wondering if maybe the author really has met all those yokai before.
I mean, considering the spells are real, you know. What about you?
The key to a successful light novel is having good illustrations. When to use illustrations, what they should contain, and which artist you should commission for them. These are all key things to bear in mind. Good illustrations
Yeah.
can make up for bad writing. But on the flip side, a bad illustration can ruin your novel, even if you have the best story in the world.
I guess you could
There's a
just
saying that light
ignore
novels
the
are essentially a
illustrations
case
if
of
possible.
buy art, get words free. I'd agree with that. Too bad most of the top artists have jam-packed schedules, so it's extremely difficult to commission them.
I think a
The
publishing house could do
illustrations in
that.
The First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits are incredible, but it's unlike any art style I've ever seen before.
So he wants a fresh art style, probably. Incredible illustrations with a fresh art style. A story that isn't copying anything, but is still very fleshed out. And
I'll be honest, I read light novels for the cheap thrills. In
cheap
most
thrills.
traditional stories, the protagonist usually has this long and drawn-out character arc, usually involving a process of separation, loss, and ultimately growth and renewed strength. It reads well and everything, It's just a little slow.
And it has to be a little bit more fast-paced. Okay.
There's this popular light novel at the moment called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, where the protagonist is super strong right from the get-go. That's what I mean by
Okay,
cheap
so
thrills.
quick pacing
Action
with a lot of
packed
action,
right from page 1.
good illustrations and with a
Protagonist
unique
is
art
Kitsune,
style,
who has not only mastered the secret art of
and very
incantation,
fleshed out and
but
not
also
copying
tea
anything.
ceremony, painting, and calligraphy.
Huh.
There's much more to light novels than Paimon realized. Let's go tell our findings to Yae Miko.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Yo, Miko. I have some news for you. My observations have gone well. Are you awaiting me, perhaps?
There you are. Let me introduce the team. You've already met
Time to
Junkichi
meet
and
the team.
Shigeru. Shigeru is an experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi's working through a creative lull at the moment, but all his past works have been very popular with young people. He's developed a distinct and enduringly popular style. Satomi is Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, well, that's a trade secret. They will be
Interesting.
teaming up with us to collectively create the novel that knocks A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits off its perch. So, feeling better about my plan now?
Kind of.
It definitely makes sense.
Time to share some
Now
intel.
then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences.
We tell Yae Miko about the reader's thoughts.
All very true. An original core concept, a fast pace, quality illustrations, and lots of action. This is the formula that will guarantee good sales numbers. More importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction, we have to deliver a sense of realism.
Yes, that's gonna make the suspension of disbelief easier.
But there's still one question. What are we actually gonna write about? For example, we know we need an original core concept. But how do we come up with one?
Write a story about me and my
Before
adventures.
you can answer that question,
That way
you
it's
have
also
to
grounded in
understand your
realism
target
within the
audience.
world.
Take A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the kitsune. But to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. It all comes down to the size of the information gap between author and reader.
Again, write
As a
about my
traveler,
adventures?
There must be a great many things you know that are complete unknowns to the people of Inazuma. What is commonplace to you
The fights with
may be
Storm
fresh
Terror and
original to
Ashtaha.
them.
I've had so many fights going on, come on.
So maybe we can take inspiration from our time in Mondstadt and Lille. But that would make it a completely different genre than A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. Is that gonna be a problem?
Not necessarily.
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some interesting ideas based on your travel experiences. As long as the core content is interesting, my expert team here will be able to flesh out the details.
Well then. We certainly have had quite a few interesting adventures to talk about.
Start with chapter 1 then. What are you thinking?
Reincarnated in another world. Encounters with airborne emergency rations. Airborne emergency rations? What could we be talking about? The Dragon and the Grand Adventure sounds like just the best possible title. But come on. Come on. How can I not go for the emergency food? I have to go for emergency food. I'm sorry.
No one would ever go for that, no matter how you tried to play it.
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9.
Oh. So how would
Is
you
there
get the
really
final point
flying
in there?
emergency food in other worlds? How does it taste? And how do you cook it? It's a strong
I had to.
an easy way to grab the reader's attention. Never underestimate the appeal of culinary-oriented subject matter. Food, after all, is a topic that everyone is interested in.
This is perfect, actually. This is absolutely perfect.
Good
Already got
job, little one.
I had
You're
the
not
right
only
choice
drawing
there.
on your
That was
own
the right choice.
experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens of the kinds of light novels you've read in the past. I think you really understand what we're trying to do here. Thoughts from the experts? Are we able to work with this general framework to make an interesting story?
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful, so this deals with that problem.
Okay.
That's good.
So what's next?
Okay, we're done with Chapter 1. Let's move on to Chapter 2.
Let's stick similar to the title. Anything else relating to emergency food, maybe?
Won't that do for now?
Nah.
Readers will
Keep it
devour
up.
your content a lot more quickly than you'd think. If we don't keep delivering the goods now we've caught their attention, all our hard work so far is in vain. Hurry,
So?
Chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Satomi is waiting?
Well then, let's see my choices.
What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
Can't think of any more stories. My mind's gone blank. Oh, come on. We haven't mentioned Dvalin or Ashtahar yet. Our encounters with 3 Archons. None of that comes to mind.
What a pity. I thought your beginner's luck would carry you a little further before it came to this. But alas, the time has come prematurely.
Before it came
Wow.
to what? What's happened?
The bane of our existence, writer's block. It's your arch nemesis for life, appearing without warning and inflicting a pain worse than death upon the writer.
Wow.
They sell their souls just to get their muse back.
Sounds awful.
When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a bite to eat and take a proper break.
Well, let's grab a bite to eat with Yae Miko.
Boss, get me a plate of fried tofu, and get some kushikatsu for these two. Just the basic kind will do.
Haha.
Don't worry, this is my treat.
We're getting a treat from Yae Miko.
Wait a minute. Miko, we'll be getting paid for all the hard work we're doing, right?
Nah.
Of course, everyone that takes part in the creative process will be paid.
Okay, we'll be paid a single mora each.
Press on, shall we? Don't give up now. For the sake of our paycheck, get your brain going!
Paimon, what are you contributing to all of this, if I may ask? What makes you think that you're gonna get any money from this? Just because you're coming along with me for the ride? Paycheck. Speaking of mora...
Oh! Does this mean your inspirations come back?
Took a trip to Leah, tour guide turned out to be Rex Lapis. Turned into a Geovisharp hatchling. Yeah, no, again, the top option seems like more of a light novel title than anything. Come on, this is just like... This is how you do a light novel title. Took a trip to Leah, tour guide turned out to be Rex Lapis. Let's go with that one.
Let's see now. The protagonist arrives in Liyue and befriends a young man who doesn't have the money to pay for anything. Only later do we find out that this young man is none other than Rex Lapis himself.
So, Yae,
With the
Miko,
help of
any
the
thoughts?
teaching and the protection of the Adepti, I am free to roam this vast realm. Is this the kind of cheap thrill that guy was talking about?
Overpowered from the start kind of thing, kind of.
I give it a 9.8.
Oh,
The
very
story's
generous.
Fun and action-packed with no dark undertones. Also, there are a great many legends about Rex Lapis. I'm sure it will spark the people's curiosity.
Huh.
I, for one, think there's a sizable market for this. Approved.
Alright, well, let's just hope Zhongli doesn't mind.
Great. Well, now Satomi can get started on that.
Leave it to me, Lady Yae.
And off you go.
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we?
Oh,
I can
this
help
is something
with
that a
this
lot
one.
of people could know
We can
about.
use the Vision Hunt decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
Stuff this, come on, let's get rid of the Vision Hunt decree. Vision Hunt decree. Starting as a resistance soldier, I guess. I would insert life, starting a new life as a resistance soldier, something along those lines. But I'm feeling the final option more for this one.
When the Vision Hunt decree comes out of nowhere, the protagonist joins the resistance, starting out as an ordinary rank-and-file soldier.
Except we are incredibly brokenly overpowered.
Make great contributions to the war effort, become best friends with the resistance general, and get to know the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine. Working together.
Why does she look so unimpressed?
A grand victory for
You
the
seeing her up there? She looks so unimpressed with us.
Surprisingly normal.
I think it's rather good. A lot of people still like the
Is
classic
it?
hero's journey. From ordinary soldier to great leader, a fresh take on a timeless classic. One thing, though. We'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the Omamori. Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The protagonist uses this spell to defeat the Raiden Shogun in battle. That should do the trick.
I guess.
Whoa. So we're really going head-to-head with our rival on this one, huh?
I suppose so. Once they're done writing the manuscript, I'll write the passage where the protagonist recites the incantation myself.
Are we done then?
But you're not gonna make it a real incantation, right?
A first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
The content is fine. Now we just need to promote it.
But you're not gonna make it an
I'll
actual
contact
spell,
an artist
right?
To make some illustrations. I'm positive they will be at least as good as those in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. We'll also need an endorsement on a paper band around the book. I can get the wonderful Ms. Hina to write that.
Oh,
She runs a
right.
regular Q&A
Her.
column in That's Life
In big
magazine.
quotation
The
marks.
people of Inazuma absolutely adore her.
Her.
Please take a break while
Right.
the creative team is doing their work, but please go by the Yae Publishing House at some point to commission Ms. Hina for that
Miss
recommendation.
Hina, right.
Once our light novel is complete, let's meet at the writer's submission event.
Yeah. Her. Sure. Whatever you say. Oh, let's get going then. Actually, while I'm here, I might as well do something real quick. Quick stop by at the crafting bench just to see if I can get some more gold in here. Come on. There we go. Get those gold stuff. Get the gold stuff. Is that enough? Is that enough to finally max out Zhongli? Let's see. Is it enough or are we still missing some stuff? It's enough! And by pressing this button, Zhongli officially becomes triple crowned. I have officially triple crowned Zhongli. I cannot level up his talents anymore. It's perfect. Now I think next up I might work on getting Jean her final crown, for which I'm gonna need some defense stuff. But yeah, she's gonna soon be triple crowned. Klee is already triple crowned. And after that, I don't know. I might start saving crowns. I'm not sure actually what I'm gonna work towards next. I am not sure yet. The pack, and after I get streak points, I'm asleep. Alright, understandable. Sleep is important. Ah, there you go. I need to talk to you. You tell Gerda about the situation.
Miss Hina doesn't usually do endorsements, but since it's Lady Guji that's asking, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, Miss
With Miss Hina
Hina.
getting so popular lately, a lot of people have
This is
come
for the
to us
week,
hoping
but
to
I
do a
am weak.
collaboration.
Same.
But
Very weak.
Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. She still prefers to focus all her efforts on replying to readers' letters, and turns down every promotional opportunity she can. Maybe that's why her fans like her so much. I'm getting off topic here. Anyway, if we can get that endorsement from Miss Hina, you'll definitely get an exposure boost at the beginning. May your light novel sell well and set a new record for the Yae Publishing House.
We'll do our
Let's
best.
hope. Let's hope. Let's hope we're successfully gonna become a great light novel author. After all our adventures in this world. All the adventures we've been through, and now we're gonna make a living selling light novels. Yae Miko brings the completed light novel. It's already done?
Submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
But that was done quickly.
What a strange pen name. Definitely your doing. Having been around you so much recently, Paimon's slowly starting to understand your unique tastes.
What do you mean?
Speedrun, bro.
strange? It took a lot of
Yeah,
work by
speedrun
a lot of
writing
different
light
people
novel.
to get this thing finished. Don't you think it's a very descriptive pen name?
And it's supposed to be a big hit,
As a
so...
matter of priority, and conduct trial sales in pilot locations throughout Inazuma. I'll announce the sales numbers in 3 days.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really think this is gonna work?
Well, we had a top-notch team, but it felt a bit rushed considering it didn't even take a day to finish writing it. Including illustrations, by the way. But I guess we're all professionals.
That's right. Be confident in your work. That's exactly how a light novelist should be.
Okay, then I'll sign you up. Please come back in 3 days for the results. Thank you all for your submission. I wish you the very best of luck.
I'm gonna need it. Wait for 3 days. Are you kidding me? That's 3 in-game days, I know, but imagine if it actually meant 3 actual days and not 3 in-game days. Wouldn't that be interesting? Well, I can immediately wait 2 days. This is probably the most interesting part, isn't it? Speed waiting. Ah, yes. I'm about to speedrun waiting. That's how incredible I am. Like, if you ever, like, in a rush, just wait faster. It works. Not there yet. We need to wait 1 more day. Actually, I'll go all the way over to sunrise. That way, I'm gonna be sure we're doing good on time and I'm not missing anything anymore. But yeah, this should do it. We should have successfully waited 3 days now. Standing in the same spot for 3 days. That must be incredibly entertaining. Could you imagine standing in one spot for 3 days straight like this, not moving at all? Okay, let's go. So,
You've all finally made it.
how'd it go?
Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves. Multiple sales locations are asking when we'll be printing more copies.
Let's print more copies.
Oh, that's great!
Considering we were able to get it running this quickly, printing more copies shouldn't be that hard.
Most new books don't sell 30% of what you've sold. I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will follow shortly, and I'll notify you to come and collect it when the time comes.
This is great. This is all great, but...
Oh yeah!
But?
The whole reason why we made this light novel was to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
So, did we outdo them?
Sold a lot of copies, but it doesn't feel like we accomplished our goal. How do we know whether it worked?
Oh, don't worry. The change is already underway.
Is it?
Shh. Listen to what the people around us are talking about.
You did
The
put real
conversation has
spells in
already
there,
moved
didn't
on,
you?
Hasn't it?
You did
Hey
put
guys,
real spells in
have
there,
heard
didn't
about
you?
This latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits at Midnight, and your wish will come true!
Oh, that? That's a throwback. That's old news, man.
Oh?
No one's talking about that anymore. The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already memorized all the incantations.
Don't tell me you actually put a real spell in the book again.
What's that?
You haven't read it yet? Okay, so
Of course.
supposedly, if you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection of the Kitsune and all the other powerful yokai. They can make any of your wishes come true. I heard that the incantations in the first 10 guide to summoning spirits have weird side effects. This one guy wished for a load of Mora and got it, but then one night it all turned to leaves and he developed a high fever. They actually had to use one of the secret spells of Lady Kitsune to get rid of the discomfort. That proves that the incantations in this book are more potent than the ones everyone was trying before. Pretty much
Yae
everyone is
Miko,
desperate to try it out.
you actually,
Really?
in order to get rid of people, in order to stop people from using spells, you introduce them to your own spells.
Feeling less worried now?
Wow.
Maybe a bit less,
Everyone's shifting focus.
but still.
But what's this moonless night that they're talking about? Hyman doesn't remember that detail from the brainstorming session.
That's the thing she said she would write later.
This is something that will become very important to us further down the line. Alright, it's time to move on to the next phase of the plan.
The next phase?
There's a phase 2?
Of course.
What I think with every boss fight.
Every
There's a
boss
phase 2.
lies an author, right?
Oh yeah. If we leave him to his own devices, he might just write another guide to summoning spirits. Also, we still need to figure out what his motive for writing it was.
Exactly. That's what we need to take care of next. Fortunately, I've already managed to identify the author. He's a failed light novelist named Tomoyuki.
Well, not so failed now, I
When we
guess.
went to ask him about it, he had no recollection whatsoever of having written the book.
Does this mean he used the spell too, probably? I'm guessing?
Yes, this is another case of possession. Only this time, whoever possessed him actively sought him out. After his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araumi. In frustration, he shouted out, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." After that, he lost consciousness.
But the spirit
It's
wrote
that
the
simple
book
to
is
get
already with him
possessed?
now, right? So what are we supposed to do?
Simple. It wrote a summoning incantation in the book, didn't it? So we can just use its own method to make it manifest itself. And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role.
So we are supposed to summon it. Is it too late for me to pack out?
Oh, what are you talking about? The fun's just about to begin.
That's very menacing. Very menacing. Okay, come on, show the next quest that I need to go for. That's not the one. I want this one. Which is behind me. Okay. Let's see. So we need to go all the way over here for reasons. And that's where we're gonna try to do the summoning thingamajig. And then possibly get possessed. Or something. Sorry, I accidentally killed you there.
Miko, what is this place?
Looks like
The
some kind of
ideal
domain
spot
entrance.
for a little meet and greet with a certain elusive author. This is the place where we are most likely to succeed in summoning the spirit.
How come you know that?
But it feels so eerie here.
Yeah, it's probably because it feels eerie, but still.
That seems rather fitting, considering that we are dealing with the spirits of the deceased here. What are you so afraid of, honestly? We're finally about to meet the true author of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Aren't you excited?
Are we?
Paimon's heart is pounding, but Paimon's pretty sure it's not because of excitement.
Come on, in we go.
Yes.
Hey, wait up!
Worst case scenario, we kill another spirit.
Paimon's scared. Stay close by, okay? Don't leave Paimon all alone.
I will certainly leave you alone should the need ever arise. Ah, then again, that would mean losing my emergency food. Level 90. Yeah, I certainly have a party level 90. Let's go in. Let's go. Oh, and I get Yae Miko. Ooh, that... Okay, her attacks actually look gorgeous. I haven't really taken a look at her base attacks yet. Those look absolutely stunning. Chrome crashed. Sad. But I'm guessing now it's back up. Chrome tabs can be scary, can't they? But yeah, her attacks look amazing, I have to admit. Maybe I should have tried to wish for her. Then again... nah, I want to save up for more clear and strongly. I want to save up for more.
What a weird painting. Miko, do you know what it's supposed to show?
Probably a scene from ancient Inazuma.
It's a good piece of artwork and all, but it's also kinda eerie. So it's a bit scary. Looks like the artist signed their name. Rakusai? It's not very clear.
Let's go inside and take a look.
Okay. Still no enemy thus far, so... No enemies thus far. Let's see if that's gonna change. There we go. It changed. Okay, let's first of all get... First of all, get out the dong. I cannot properly start fighting until the dong is in place.
Right now. Right here.
Ooh.
Emerge.
Whoop. Oh, wait, my protection is gone. Redeploy the dong. Okay. And that's all of them. What, no primos? Ah, there they are, A little bit delayed, but I got the primos, okay.
Wow, this place is huge. Hey, is that a mirror?
Let me
There's
guess.
a really weird-looking stool as well.
I'm gonna sit down in front of the mirror and something's gonna appear in the mirror behind me.
This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. Alright, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move.
Up here? Oh. Treasure hoarders? What are you doing in here? I mean, dying, that's what you're doing in here. What's that? Do I need electro? Oh, okay. So I need to activate all of them. There's a chest in here. I cannot resist the sweet loot. I cannot resist the loot, okay? I'm sorry.
Right now.
Whoop.
Emerge. Right here.
Oh, crap. Shield is broken. Get another one.
Right now. Emerge.
Come on, kill him. Don't let him regenerate. Okay. That's why I think they're annoying if they show up in pairs, because they can regenerate each other if one of them dies. Okay. Anything else in here? Doesn't look like. That's my way back up. Okay. What's out here? That's just a way back up, huh? Oh, never mind. There's more stuff up here. Okay. Hi. Sorry, guys, but you're gonna have to die too. There's no way you're making it out of this alive.
Right here.
I'm sorry to say, but this is the end for you. That opens the door, okay. Thing is, I've only activated one of those lamp thingies up until now. Oh wait, there's a second one, okay. Oh, that's actually 2 more. That's 1. That's 2. Oh, don't tell me they're timed. Oh no. My tab is freaking out right now for some reason. That is not a good sign. You maybe you got some kind of virus. I would recommend you to maybe restart. Maybe that can help. I'm not sure. Wait, that's just a way back, isn't it? Yeah, that's why I can. Damn it. But yeah, maybe try a restart. Maybe it's gonna help. I'm not sure. I don't know. Wait, there's one up here. Can I just hit it with this? That works, okay. But that's not enough. Okay. There's more stuff that needs to be activated. Doesn't look like I can do anything up here yet. I've downloaded. That wasn't a game of Steam. It was 3 years ago. Huh. So it's unlikely that it's a virus. Would make sense for it to act up just now. Then what? I honestly don't know what it could be. I mean, it obviously has to be something. But just what? Wait, they respawn. Why did you respawn? I killed you. Don't you dare respawn on me. Anyways, it's probably just fucking up for some reason. Again, in which case maybe a restart is gonna help. But I wouldn't know for sure. Oh, I haven't been back here yet, I think, right? No, wait, I have been here. There's nothing up there, that's the problem. Wait, there's a middle ground here? Alright, that leads me back here. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to activate this again, maybe? No, I can't activate that again. Am confused. Activate the lamps using electro. I think they are already activated, aren't they? That one's activated. Didn't I already activate all of them? Why does it say 2 out of 4? I'm pretty sure I hit 4 of them. What if I hit this? Lamp begins to slowly move. Oh, I need to move stuff around as well. Okay. There's one more thing somewhere that I have to move with a switch. Got it. Wait, so can I drop below that now, maybe? No, I cannot. And my Discord also crashed. I have to re-download it again. Right. Re-download, actually, not just... Huh. I mean, Discord was making some did have some issues for me recently too. But nothing to the extent where I'd had to re-download it. Huh. Interesting. There's a chest up here. How do I get there? Oh, wait, there was something here. Oh, passageway. Oh, hi. You're guarding a chest. I want that chest.
By royal decree.
Stuck, won't respond. Yeah, that kind of something similar happened to me with Discord. I think everyone was having the problem where Discord wouldn't load messages anymore, no matter what you did. But that was only a temporary thing. But I was kind of worried about that when I saw that happening. But after I found out that was like not just a me problem, but everyone problem, I was a little bit relieved. Alright. Chest. Containing primos? No primos? There they are. Okay, 2 primos. It's not the first time. Okay, in that case it's a you problem. Okay, do this. To allow me to get back here, I can then move this. Blocked, of course. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill these idiots. Gonna, like, get a decent PC at some point. I would recommend to get a decent PC at some point. Was one of the best decisions I've ever made. Okay, so now that's no longer blocked. Is there anything else of interest back here? Nothing. Just gonna break everything in the hopes that I might find something, but there's nothing. Okay, now that will get me to this chest. And that was all worth it for some stuff. And to... Okay, that should be the final one, right? That's all of it? Okay. I did what I needed to do. Now what's gonna happen?
Whoa. It's that painting we just saw. It's turning this way along with the whole wall.
Oh, so that person... So someone's gonna appear in the painting behind us when we look into the mirror. Is that it?
It's getting eerier and scarier.
Look into the mirror.
What is this place?
Look into the mirror.
Okay. Next, I will show you a secret kitsune spell. This painting is a swift summoning medium, which means I'll be able to skip many of the more tedious steps.
Okay. Go on then. No need for this awkward silence.
The murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it. You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here.
You heard her, Paimon. You're definitely the little one. I'm not sitting down here. Hold on, are we? Surely you're not planning to. Oh, we are the medium.
Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to possess a living person's body.
Does that
You
mean
saw what happened
we're gonna
to Oni
speak?
Samurai's spirit. After leaving the host's body, he was only able to maintain his form for a very short time before disappearing.
So we're gonna be the medium. Does that mean the main character is gonna
That
speak
summoning
again
a spirit to
finally?
possess the traveler isn't gonna have any lasting negative consequences?
I'm sure we'll be able to handle it.
You really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that.
Paimon, you do it. You do it if you're so worried
Anyway.
about me.
Are you scared, little friend? Don't you worry now. It'll be over soon. Just think of it like having a dream.
So, what do I need to do? Just sit
On
there?
the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
Oh yeah, you're just about to be possessed, that's all. Don't be nervous. Stuck with a laptop that can only barely run Friday Night Funkin'. Yeah, I guess it would be time to upgrade then, wouldn't it?
It's like he's sitting inside the painting.
So is something supposed to happen?
Is Paimon seeing things? Did the painting just move?
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely moving.
Recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Also, you'll need to have some intense thoughts going through your head. A wish, for example.
Like the wish to reunite
Now,
with our sibling?
What kind of wish do we think it would take to summon forth the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits?
I guess we would like to
Anyone?
continue writing.
Probably something to do with writing?
Very good. The wish needs to be heartfelt, though, so let me help add a little realism to the equation. The book is selling exceptionally well, Traveler, but we're going to need an outline for Chapter 4 as soon as humanly possible. When is the earliest that you can turn it in by?
Help me write chapter 4!
The painting is moving again! What the?
Oh, help me, please. So, is main character gonna speak now that they're possessed? Speak. Speak. That is not the main character's voice. That's a different voice.
I never thought the day would come when I'd be summoned using my own ritual. Getting a taste of my own medicine. What have we here? Another budding writer? What's come over you all? Why is everyone wishing for help with their writing? Are novels so popular in this day and age?
Kind of, but we actually kind of tricked you.
You were the one who wrote a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. What are you trying to do, Why'd you put that summoning incantation in the book, huh? What's your game here?
Huh? What's this?
You were tricked.
Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap, haven't I?
Kind of.
You ask me what my game is here? Well, of course.
Gonna leave the stream on for points, so
to
bye.
use this
Bye,
incantation
Rob.
as a means
Thank
for
you for
all
watching.
the souls of the departed yokai to make their glorious return to the world and plunge all of Inazuma into a brutal, bloody war.
War, how topical.
Paimon knew it! You had an evil plan all along!
Oh, did you now?
Wanna fight some Russian diplomats
How
after this
naive
quest?
to let me possess this body so easily. I sense
Bloody despair.
great power within him.
Oh yeah, we do have a lot of great power. That is true.
Good. With this power, no one shall be able to stand in my way.
What if we start fighting back? What if we start fighting back now?
Wake up! Quick! Wake up! We gotta stop him!
It is futile. You shall never wake him again. This body now belongs to me.
Or so you say. Miko, you brought the salt?
Come on, wake up! Don't let him take your mind! Miko, think of something! Miko!
Did you bring the salt? I'm sure this is all going according to plan. Oh? It is futile. You say what? Of course. Can you pass me the salt, Miko? Yes.
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You caught on so quickly. Too perfect.
Well, you made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never one to stand on the sidelines of a good spectacle, are you? Always got to dive in and fan the flames, huh? You mischievous little kitsune, you.
So you know
What
each
you've
other.
done to this little flying one here. Oh, poor thing scared witless.
The troll master.
You were having plenty of fun playing.
Yeah,
with
the
that
fact
guy,
that
weren't
that
you?
he was able to play
Now
along
you're
so
trying to blame
easily.
it all on me?
Rakusai? Miko, you guys know each other?
The ultimate troll duo, apparently.
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
Allow me to formally
I should
introduce
attend
Miko,
Hope
a
Speaker
first-hand
yes.
guide to summoning spirits, Urakusai.
Definitely.
No, wait.
As the ultimate
To be more
troll.
accurate, it's Urakusai's memory.
Memory? But isn't he a spirit?
Ah, spirits, memories. They're just different words to describe the same thing. Something that comes from the ley lines.
Do you remember
So-
that recent incident when the Rift Hounds were gnawing at the
Yes.
sacred Sakura's roots?
I am aware of
You
that.
witnessed human memories leaking from the ley lines, didn't you?
We did indeed.
Well, since there are human memories, of course there are going to be yokai memories too.
But
In
yokai
life,
memories apparently
yokai
are way
possess
stronger.
Supernatural powers, and even when they are a shadow of their former selves from a bygone era, they still have the ability to control whether they are visible or not. Typically, yokai memories survive longer in the world than those of humans.
Ultimate spirit troll. Yes.
Indeed. I was wandering around the sacred Sakura's roots when I suddenly heard someone yelling, "Please, someone,
Alright, you
anyone,
had your fun.
help
Can you get out of
write
me
a
now?
truly amazing novel." It piqued my curiosity, so I popped inside his body and wrote a novel for
You
him.
popped inside his body, huh?
That's how it happened.
Was that fun for you?
But why did you include a summoning incantation in the novel?
Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just another kitsune, no. I was a mighty and powerful Daioko. The memories
Had
of
you
other
fucking
yokai
get out
can
of me
possess
now?
human bodies
Yep.
at will.
Had a feeling that would get quoted.
But
Had a
with this
feeling.
incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a couple of days. Anything they're still itching to do, they can go and get it done.
But
She's
But-
trying to say that all the commotion this causes is likely to be a great disturbance to the humans.
Disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave, hmm?
That
Oh,
is the
yes.
case, yes.
And they might have a fever or whatever. But you know,
But-
I
but-
actually think
but-
that the most admirable
but
thing about
indeed.
human beings is the way that they go out and shape their fate with their own two hands, given that they're not born blessed with the same powers that we enjoy. As for those who would rather draw on external power than seek to improve themselves, it's quite right that they learn their lesson eventually. So when you think about it, we're actually doing the humans a big favor. Miko, you agree, don't you?
Kind of.
Yes, that's what I thought too.
But then your sales bypassed hers. And that's a no-go.
Paimon, you guys were right.
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by her day-to-day antics. Miko is actually one of the most powerful yokai out there.
Which is why so many people
Not
want
only that,
her.
Irakusai, but my latest work has beaten that book you wrote, A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, to become the most popular in Inazuma.
Of course. You were never one to make extra work for yourself where you can help it. And yet you went to all these lengths to find my painting room. And even took
Yes.
the trouble to summon me.
Yes.
I knew you must have some ulterior
Yeah,
motive.
to rub it in.
You're
Haha,
always the one
we
to
sold
quarrel
we
with
sold
me
more
when we
books
used
than
to
you.
gather around and share stories. All right. You win, I lose. Happy now?
I finally get to hear you say it centuries later. Ooh, I must say it feels good.
So now what?
I remember when you were just a little girl, always hanging off my shoulders. A few hundred years later, and you're all grown up.
Urakusai, how much time do you have left?
Not much? Yeah,
Not
apparently.
much. That goes for all of us, actually. We've all got to go back where we came from in the end.
Well, then I guess you
Everyone's
can
quite
leave me
content
now.
in many ways, but they still can't help but ask, are we ever going to have another Hyakyako?
Don't you worry about that, Urakusai. Arrangements are being made.
Are they?
When my bell rings, it means the moonless night is upon us.
Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. Miko, it's been nice catching up.
Oh,
I'd
so
better
her
conserve my energy if I wanna
spell...
stick it out until then. So, I'll be on my
I
way
see, so there is some
right.
connection with her spell again.
Goodbye then, Urakusai.
Oh.
One last thing, Miko. I just want to know, have you been well all these years?
I've been great, of course. Every day is a happy one. Especially these days. Not only do I have my light novels, but I've also met these two delightfully nosy outlanders.
One of which are
And
currently
even Anne
inside.
is finally starting to come to her senses. Quite a miracle, given how pig-headed she can be.
Oh, well, great. That's fantastic.
Urakusai, you'd be right at home in this era. A great storyteller and artist like yourself would be the Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. And I would personally be hounding you over your next installment.
But sadly that doesn't work out like that. Well, it won't work out. Okay, thanks for leaving me finally.
He disappeared.
Am I myself again?
Are you awake? How are you feeling?
Bad.
Are you all there? Here, like last time, repeat after me.
1, 2,
Oh,
3.
you beat me to it. Looks like your brain is intact.
That could have been a problem?
Hmm? What was
I
it
would have
like?
liked to know that beforehand. I remember everything pretty clearly, I just couldn't get in on the conversation myself.
Good. Saves me from having to explain everything again. Hearing Urakusai admit defeat has put me in the most wonderful mood. In return, it's only fair that we make sure to deliver on what they're all hoping for.
Yeah, you mean the Moonless Night thing? Thingamajig?
Yes. Though they only represent a tiny proportion of the memories in the ley lines, it will still be quite a sight to behold when the time comes.
Oh.
Since you've come this far, why don't you do one last thing for me, I'll need your help with the ritual.
Okay, what do I do?
You cannot be serious, Miko. After all that, you still have more errands for us?
Of course, we're only 1.5 hours into the quest.
You teamed up to scare Paimon just now. If you think Paimon's gonna do anything you ask for, think again!
Paimon, think of the money.
Come on. I'm really only asking you to finish what you started. Besides, your paychecks are still in my hands.
Again, Paimon, think of the money. My paycheck!
Well, there's no way out now. We're in too deep.
Chest. Oh, guess we're leaving now. Oh, time to go back to the Grand Narukami Shrine to talk to Yae Miko once more. So, what kind of help could we provide? Hup. Okay, here we are.
Well, hello there, my little helpers. So nice of you to join me. You're right on time, too.
As if we had a choice. We just want our paychecks.
You mean my paycheck. Paimon, you're not doing anything here.
Miko, what exactly do we have to do to make this Hyakuyaku happen? Also, to be clear, we actually have no idea what it even means.
That is also true, yes.
It might sound ominous, but to put it simply, the Hyakuyaku is just a gathering of the yokai.
Okay.
Back in the day at yokai gatherings, once everyone had had plenty to drink, one by one they'd start soaring into the sky with their yokai powers. There were so many of them that their silhouettes would block out the moon.
Ooh,
But now,
mysterious.
the yokai memories that leak from the ley lines are weak. They are no longer able to fly. So I will be performing a convocation ritual for them, gathering all the wandering memories together in one place. When the time comes, they will gather in the sky above the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Okay.
Once their energy is spent, they will be satisfied and return to where they belong.
So to the ley lines again. I see, I understand. Okay,
All the
okay.
preparations for the ritual have actually been made well in advance. Remember the incantation and the mention of moonless night that I added to our novel?
So, oh, that's cheeky.
About reciting
Cheeky.
the secret spells of Lady Kitsune on a moonless night.
All that to help
That's the one.
summon all of them.
Actually, it's not a wish-granting incantation at all. It's a
You
spell to help
cheeky
home
little
ley line
thing.
memories. When that time comes, let's all pitch in and help send them on their way.
So, what do you need from me specifically?
I will start the ritual preparations shortly, and at that time, I need you to do two things. First, tell the shrine maidens to leave the mountain.
Okay.
During the Hyakyako, a whole swarm of yokai memories will be hanging around in the air above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Having the shrine maidens leave avoids the bothersome issue of someone potentially getting possessed. After
Okay.
that, I will commence the ritual, and the memories will begin to congregate. This will take some time. I need you at the foot of Mount Yoko during this part to keep an eye on nearby monster activity.
So, kill monsters while you do the
memories
summoning
are
stuff.
normally dispersed and don't pose a threat. But when their energy is concentrated, it is likely to disturb the monsters.
Got it,
They may
okay.
see this as an opportunity to try and make it up the mountain. I need you to fend them off so that that doesn't happen.
That's a simple enough task. Monster slaying is what I do all the time.
Then what?
Well, if at that point you felt like coming to the shrine and getting a close-up view of the yokai, I wouldn't say no.
Might even be a cutscene, who knows?
Keep going.
I sure hope it will be one. Alright, let's tell the shrine maidens to leave, shall we? Just talk to everyone, I guess? Should be alright, right? Oh. I mean, you're not a shrine maiden, but you should probably also leave. Just, you know. General suggestion on my end. Okay, there's one over here. Hello, Maki. Can you please leave?
Descend the mountain? Are those Lady Kuchi's orders?
Yes.
Miko said the ritual she's gonna perform soon might pose a physical danger to you all.
I see. I'll evacuate everyone right away. What about you?
We'll be taking care of a couple other things for her. And once we're done with that, we're gonna come back and do the ritual together.
Because we want to make sure she's safe too.
It seems like Lady Guji places great trust in you.
Kind of.
Lady Guji's never allowed anyone else to be in her presence when she's conducted rituals like this in the past. Thank you.
Well,
for
this is gonna
helping
be a
with the
big
ritual.
one. We've been helping her
And
thus far, so
good
you
luck.
know.
Don't worry, we're much stronger than we look.
Again, fought 2 dragons already at this point.
About to start the ritual.
Actually more.
Let's go deal with the monsters down the mountain.
Considering if the Overlord of the Vortex and his wife can be considered dragons as well, then I definitely have fought more than 2. Plus, even the 2 I mentioned, the Valin and Ashtaha, I've rematched them so many times at this point. After all, I rematch them every single week. And now there's the Raiden Shogun too. The hardest up until now, Ashtaha is the hardest was the hardest weekly boss, but now that has changed a little bit. As night falls, the monsters slowly congregate in this area.
These monsters look really riled up.
Let's get rid of them for Miko.
Yep. Let's get rid of them as fast as we can. Then we can get back in time to see the yokai.
Let's get to work.
All right, here they come.
And by let's, I mean let me get to work. Not you, Paimon, because you never do anything. They passed me. How could they do this? How could they just pass me? Wait, is that a Mirror Maiden? I really do not need a Mirror Maiden to fight me as well. They can be rather annoying. Whoa, I flung myself. Okay, I don't even need to fight the Mirror Maiden, which is good, so I only need to fight the actual monsters. The Mirror Maiden is just an enemy that got too close and accidentally triggered. So, let's kill you. Oh, hello. Got some more action going on. There we go. Nice. See, I can fight opponents. Oh, great. I was hit by the Mirror Maiden. Perfect. This is why Mirror Maidens are annoying. This attack. Okay. That should be the final enemy. Nope, never mind, there's more. I'm just ignoring the Mirror Maiden. If she wants to stay up there, then she can do that. Because I'd rather just fight these idiots. Because once I'm done with them, the Mirror Maiden doesn't matter anyway, because she's not part of this fight. Okay, get another dong. Still alive, huh? Okay, one of them is still going. Final enemy. Come on. There's no need to be so stubborn. Just fall over dead. Just fall over dead. I don't see any reason why you would hang on to life so desperately. Okay. Just teleporting right out of there because I do not care about those stupid Mirror Maidens. Okay, here we are. Oh yeah, Yae Miko, I have returned from my quest. Oh, there is a cutscene. Okay, let's go.
Wow, so many! They're everywhere! Huh?
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time. Come with me.
To... where to? Where are we going?
You alright, little one? You look a little nervous.
It's just, Hyman's never seen anything like this before. Whoa, they've really blacked out the moon.
Not yet. Now they've done that. You were a little bit early on that, Paimon.
It does look a little intimidating, doesn't it? But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing their lives in a brutal war, they have never given in to grief or despair.
Ah, yes, don't give in to
Alas,
despair.
Their time is short.
Oh? Those sounds. I'm sorry, this is actually really gorgeously animated as always. I said that before those effects, okay? But now...
Do they really have to go?
I mean,
It's a feast,
apparently.
and all feasts come to an end. Since you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me? O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
In reverence, I perform this rite.
To be a guiding light.
Why does Genshin always look this gorgeous, especially during the animated cutscenes? Like, seriously.
Huh? Wow, so beautiful! Look! Lights are coming from Inazuma City!
Ah, because everyone's doing
Book
it.
says, recite the secret spells of Lady Kitsune tonight, and our wishes will come true.
Ah. People are noticing.
O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
I perform this rite to be a guiding light. Your unrivaled power will be honored eternally.
Pretty cheeky. Using everyone's desires to get their wish granted just to help those spirits move on.
Murakusai, you asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely. Just a little, of course. Just as I thought. The ritual went very smoothly. Thank you both.
That looked absolutely gorgeous. I mean, there was never any doubt that it would look gorgeous. I mean, this is Genshin we're talking about. They haven't disappointed thus far, but are you alright, Miko?
Oh, I'm great.
You sure? Right, autoplay turned back off, of course.
On your face just now.
Finally got this got to work
I'm
again.
fine,
Nice.
Seriously. Really,
Really, you?
honestly, you two.
Miko.
Fine. Well, if you're dead set on doing something for me, you can treat me to a meal.
After you give us our paycheck.
Problem. A meal it is.
A meal? It's a deal. Haha. That rhymed. Wouldn't let it fully download for some reason, but now it finally works. Honestly, I wouldn't know what would stop it from fully downloading unless there was like some kind of storage space issue or something along those lines. That's the only thing I can come up with that would stop it. Or like your internet connection giving up. One of those factors could cause it, but I don't know. But as long as it worked out in the end, that's all we can really ask for, isn't it?
Okay. Well, see you soon then.
Wait until the appointed time the following day. What is the appointed time? Was it JavaScript error? Huh. Then I really don't know why that would happen? Like, fully erase Discord. Yikes. Yikes. Like, seriously, yikes. I mean, I'm glad that everything worked out in the end, but still. Still. Sounds like a lot of problems that you had to go through.
Today is the day we agreed to treat Miko to a meal. The venue is Uyu Restaurant. Let's go!
On my way, Paimon, don't you worry. It works now, yeah, exactly. Still, I don't think I've ever encountered an issue like that before. Huh. But I guess everyone encounters their own kinds of issues. From time to time.
Oh, wait is unbearable.
It's called shit computer issues.
The miraculous
Huh.
adventures of the traveler not released yet.
I mean, I guess. Shit computer issues would be what you could call it. Deal with them every day. Like, the biggest issues I dealt with recently was blue screen of death whenever I unplugged my capture card. Oh, you unplugged the capture card? How dare you? I'm gonna give you a blue screen. The thing is, in order for the capture card to even work, I had to, every single time I wanted to use it, I had to unplug it and plug it back in. The thing is, unplugging it, as I said, caused a blue screen. That was a nice time. Now it works though. Now I got it to work a little bit more efficiently. So now I don't have to deal with a blue screen of death every single time I unplug it. But still, it scared me for a while when that stuff happened. Especially because one time after the blue screen of death, when my PC booted back up, it gave me the finish setting up Windows screen because there was apparently an update. And I was very concerned because I was like, I just had a blue screen, now it's telling me to finish setting up Windows. Did my PC just get completely wiped for some reason? Like, that actually scared me a lot when that happened. And I don't think you can necessarily blame me for being scared. Also, hey, look at that. They want the next volume of our... They want the next chapter of our light novel.
It was quite a surprise when the moonless night finally came.
Yeah, that huge black cloud over Mount Yogo that night. It just seemed to form out of nowhere.
But then nothing happened after I made a wish using the method in that book.
Well, something happened. You helped.
I
Some
guess
spirits
light
move
novels are
on.
just fiction after all, huh?
That night was definitely the nail in the coffin for the incantations from novels fad. Still, something tells me the miraculous adventures of the traveler will remain an interesting series for a long time to come.
Huh? Paimon can't see Miko anywhere.
She should be somewhere around here.
Maybe she went inside already. Let's head in and look for her.
Let me guess. We're gonna go inside and the writing team is in there waiting. And they're like, hey, you got an idea for the next chapter yet? Come on. I'm guessing that might be what's happening. I'm guessing Miko is gonna set us up to write the next chapter for her. Damn it. It's all a setup.
Ah, my little friends. There you are.
At least you're here, okay. So?
Miko, what is this? You started eating without us?
Apparently she did.
Yes. You're paying after all.
How much did you
The
eat
thought of
already?
being able to eat the most expensive dishes and drink the finest sake, all for absolutely free? Oh, I just couldn't wait any longer.
Oh, you really...
Ah, boss. See
You're
these
really
two
using
faces
us to
here?
your advantage.
Remember them. They're the ones picking up the bill later.
Alrighty.
Yikes. You're really gonna do us dirty like that? You're really gonna do us dirty like this? Come on, Miko.
What's gotten into you? Come on, sit yourselves down. You have to try this fish. It's found exclusively in the waters around Seirai Island. They shipped it to Inazuma overnight, and it was still alive right up until I ordered it. Or maybe you'd rather try this? I know. I normally can't bring myself to drink sake this expensive either. If you don't drink alcohol, that's fine too. There are all kinds of fruit juices covering.
Why are
the
you
whole
taking
price
advantage of us
spectrum.
like this?
Miko, you are outrageous. Last time we were here working.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I have a lot of Mora, but still.
Strange. I remember no such thing.
I certainly remember the fried tofu thing.
Oh, so what? You did offer to treat me to a meal, didn't you?
Kind of.
Anyway, I am something of a VIP, you know. Wouldn't you find it embarrassing to treat me anything short of lavishly?
Miko, the meal is going to be super expensive. Aren't you afraid we won't be able to afford it?
Don't get me wrong, I probably can, but
Don't
still.
you worry about that. You can most definitely afford it. They're still printing your light novel by the batch, you know. You have quite the generous payment due.
It's gonna come out of our paycheck.
She tricked us into this. Miko was after our Mora from the very beginning.
Wow, we're not gonna get our goddamn paycheck for this one, huh? We need to have a Sneed chain channel in Discord? Oh, what? Huh? Elaborate. Shouldn't have let our guard down. We've been taken for a ride. We are such fools.
Oh, the looks on your faces right now. Too perfect. Oh, by the way, since nobody's wishes came true on the moonless night, novels with incantations are no longer in vogue.
Well, that's good at
So you
least.
have to come up with something new for the next chapter of The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler. The deadline is
I'll
looming.
think on it.
I'm counting on you.
Oh, great. Deadlines. I feel like this quest line is gonna get a second chapter at some point and we're gonna have to write another chapter. I won't forget this betrayal. Have I ever been upstairs, actually? Ah. Okay. But yikes. We have been tricked. We have been backstabbed. And we've been quite possibly bamboozled. By the way, what do you want from me right now? Oh. I haven't claimed that stuff yet. I should probably do that. Take all this stuff from the battle pass, and now I can do the thing, can't I? Prerequisite. Oh, I need to do this. I need to do this. The thing is, how do I do the thing here? Because I think I've been there before and I couldn't get past the barrier they have. So talk to the oh, I needed to be nighttime. There isn't a thing to change the daytime over there, so I'm gonna go to the center real quick and change it. But yeah, okay, got it. I'm just an idiot. By the way, I think I'm still missing a lot of stuff. I'm currently at 92% exploration, and I have yet to touch all these 3 islands at the edges. The thing is, there aren't any chests on them, I think, because if I'm on this if I'm on the island and I use the compass, it doesn't register anything as close by. And since those islands are so small, I think that means there aren't any chests. Meaning I must be missing a whole bunch of stuff on the main islands. But I've searched the main islands completely and I can't find anything on them anymore. So that's a bit of an issue. Then again, there might be still some of those things where I need to insert those runes to unlock a chest. I think that might be what I'm missing. Alright, open the thing for me, will you? Knowledge that you are worthy to take this challenge. Charge of the trial of wisdom. Go forth and solve all the puzzles to return the flames of the high gate to their places. It is not bravery that traces bereft of wisdom, but foolhardiness instead. I will await your completion of the challenge at the Tower of 3 Realms above. Okay. First thing unlocked. Let's go in. But if I use that, as you can see, no chests anywhere nearby. Which means I must be missing stuff somewhere else. Oh great, we got those little annoying dudes. I hate them. Alright, can you please get together? It's gonna make it easier to fight you. Okay, that should take care of one. It's basically backed into a corner, not much it can do about that. And that's number 2. Okay. Again, no treasure anywhere. I am very upset by that fact. Release all the flames. Okay, so I need to make it over to... How do I make it over there? Can I just glide? There is a little cave down here, so I think I should be able to reach the cave. We'll do a little bit of this quest right now. I doubt we'll be able... Oh, there is some stuff over here. Maybe there are some chests over here on these islands. Might as well check. Nope. But there are more runes to gather over here, and I think those count towards completion too, so nice. So progress is definitely progress. I hate the fact that they always heal. Okay, the Hydra ones are really annoying because they just keep on healing. You see that shit? How? Why do they have to constantly heal themselves? There, again, they're back at full health. Let's at least get rid of one. Okay, that's one. One is down. Okay. That's good. That's good. That's 2. Leaves one more. There we go. Finally. But the fact that they just keep jumping back to full health is so annoying. Okay, let's see what we can find. There's a whole bunch of locked stuff over here. Is there something to change daylight? Ah, that's one of the things I need to release. Okay. Why are there so many floaters here? They are so annoying. That's probably why they're here, because they're so annoying. Ooh, that counts towards completion. Okay, that's not a chest, but that counts. Oh, come on! Now you're just floating over the edge because you know I can't really hit you that well there. That's mean. Fight me like a thing. Monster. I don't know. But yeah, floaters are annoying. There are definitely more annoying enemies than floaters, but I still hate them. Again, nothing beats the wolves when it comes to, you know, the Rift Hounds. Nothing beats the Rift Hounds when it comes to most annoying enemies. But some of the floaters can get kinda close. Huh. I guess we'll climb up for now? Oh, there's another one of those. Yoink. Again, not a chest, so the compass can't find it. But I need to investigate these to count towards completion. So it should have gone up probably. Yeah, it went up. Okay. So we are making progress, even though there are no chests over here. There's a thing to change the time. Okay, got it, got it, got it. Before I do that, however, I think I want to explore a little bit first. Actually, yeah, no, I should probably use that before getting onto the other island. I should probably finish exploring this one first. Which means also using, doing the puzzle and all that stuff. Okay, that's one of the 2 little collectibles I saw on the map. Come on, Zhongli, climb. There we go. That's just a drop-off. So, we go back up, all the way up. Climb to the very top of this area. We will then hopefully find the other collectible that's located on the map somewhere. It's not at the very tippy top. That's just floaters, I'd rather not right now. Oh, hello. You're mine. There we go, found it, okay. I guess now I should just probably go ahead and change the time of day. Well, let's go and do that. What can we do now? Hopefully some useful stuff. So there were some barriers down here, if I'm not mistaken, that should now be gone, like this one. So that's one of the 4 flames. Damn it, you stupid floaters, I hate you! Hey, Zhongli actually is a pretty decent damage dealer, I just noticed. Like, seriously. Might have to use him a little bit more. Huh. Wait, there's... Oh, you're still alive? Are you kidding me? There. Now, let's see, what else can I do now? That's locked. Okay, I need to get in there somehow. I can activate this now. Now I need to change the time again. Hooray. I guess we'll do that. How do I get in here, by the way? Okay, there's a wall over here. Okay. I think I have a feeling how to go about doing that. So, I need to do this. And now I can probably go over here, right, and activate that. Oh, come on. Just let me up. Let me go up there. Totally should have grabbed on. Okay. And this will probably unlock that. Yes. Which will allow me access to one of the flames. Hey, this puzzle isn't that difficult so far. I like. Okay, that's number 2. Now for number 3, I can just hit this. Grab the flame. Which leaves one more over here somewhere, and that one is a little bit higher up. Actually, it's basically right above me. Up there, okay. So at the very top. Ooh, very, very top, I see. How do I get up there? Do I have to glide and grab it? I probably have to glide and grab it. Like if I go all the way up here? Might not be entirely high enough, but thanks to Zhong's Dong, I can get a little bit of extra height. Ooh, that's a little bit at an angle. Maybe it's still enough. Thanks, Zhongli. You're really helpful. Okay, now I need to progress towards the next part of the island. Huh. Also keep my eyes peeled for anything that could be collectible. Any kind of collectibles need to be collected. Jesus, that bridge is not a bridge. Okay, nothing indicated on the map as a collectible. Sad.
Stabilize.
Also, I didn't mention this before, but Zhongli is very good for mining. So there's nothing on the map, which means if anything it's gonna be one of those box type thingies, and there isn't... Yeah, no chest, okay. Anything over here, come on. You have to hide at least one more of those little chest thingies to collect. Can't tell me there's nothing hidden over here. You serious? I guess they are serious. Okay. So, now what? I completed the little trial thingy. Thanks for acknowledging my valor. Extensive and meticulous in your wisdom. So, yeah, how can you judge a person's character, to be honest? Praise that the divine priestess used to bestow upon skilled youths. They eventually came to be written on pennants at the Jibashiri headquarters. So, what does that do? That activates this, which does something. Can I climb this? I can't quite remember if I can climb the blue projection thingies. I can, okay. In which case, pardon my curiosity. Maybe here? Ah, that works, okay. Is there any point in going up here? Does not appear like there's any point in going up here. And again, there's nothing to collect on this final part of the island, huh? Nothing. Nothing at all. Well, that's ever so slightly disappointing. I was really hoping forward to getting my percentages up over here. But I guess it was not meant to be. Well, that's this island done, I guess. Let's go for the southern one next. Hi. Acknowledge that you are worthy to take this challenge. Valor is the power to defeat your foes regardless of the method used. Simply defeat all opponents here and release the flames. Should be said that all these foes are illusions born from the sunrise phantasm, the great enemies you know in your heart. Even so, you will be vanquished if you are not careful. Await completion of the challenge at the Tower of Three Realms above. Okay. Going in! Again though, no chests to be located. Figures. Kind of like it if there was something to be found, but I guess not. Huh. At least there are those little ruin thingies already, which can let me presume that there are probably those chests, but not really chests around here as well. Let's see. Yoinkus. Okay. 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 There's one of them. One of those runes. No enemies so far. I'm guessing that's gonna change soon. Or soonish. Okay, I need to change the time in order to interact with those statues. I'm not quite sure what that does yet. I can light the flames for the torches. What would that do? What does lighting the flames do? That summons a horde of enemies, got it. Also, of course, out of all the enemies, it has to be the ones I hate the most. It's like they knew. Starting off with my most hated enemies right away. Okay. Not a problem though. I faced them many times in the past. Plus I just knocked them off the edge. Please tell me they're gonna die. Yup. This already seems easier. Okay. Could you do me a favor and all gather in one place? That didn't quite work out how I intended it to. Also, no freeze, please. I do not appreciate being frozen. Okay, that's one of them down. Redeploy this. And these two should now no longer be a big problem. Oh, Sid, hi, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome. How was your stream? What were you playing? What were you up to? Whatever it was, I hope you were having fun. I just finished the all the current story quests, and I'm currently just exploring one of the areas in the game, where I currently have quite a bit of exploration progress. My exploration progress in this area is currently sitting at 93% last I checked, so we're getting somewhere. Ooh, I need a shield again. There we go, shield's back. But yeah, I am currently doing some trials. Specifically the second out of 3 trials, which is trial by combat, basically. Oh, of course, it's an Abyss Herald. Actually, no. What are these guys called? Actually, no, it is an Abyss Herald. Okay. I started my Undertale Genocide. Oh, nice. I mean, not nice for the characters, but nice. So how far did you get? Did you clear the ruins already? A lot of grinding, right? I know the Genocide run involves a lot of grinding. But yeah, it's... the grind is probably the most painful part. In the beginning, at least. Later on, I know some of the boss fights are gonna be very painful, but... yeah. Just beat Papyrus, oh. Did it hurt? Did Papyrus' death hurt? Especially the part where even when he dies, he says that he still believes in you. I feel like that's probably one of the most painful parts of the game. Just the fact you're beheading him, and his body is gone already, except for his head, and his final words are that he still believes in you, despite everything you've done. That is so painful. Probably the most painful death in the run, if I'm being honest. Because Sans, I know you're not at that part yet, but, you know, some bosses, while they can be while it hurts emotionally to beat them, at the same time you're also kind of relieved that you were finally able to pull it off. With Papyrus, on the other hand, yeah, it's just a one-shot. It's just suffering, no relief at all. And that's what makes it hurt so much. Some monsters really hurt to fight. Yeah. I also think it's interesting that when you beat Snowdrake, that a different enemy actually shows up after that. That being Childrake. I don't know if you've been doing it, but in the Genocide run, it's really worth just checking enemies again, especially like bosses. Most of the normal enemies still have the same descriptions, I think. But for example, if you check Childrake, you'll actually see that he's looking for Snowy, who you killed beforehand. But yeah, especially checking some bosses, really, just the description that you give is like, for example, with Papyrus. Papyrus, if you check Papyrus during the Genocide run, it's just one single word: forgettable. And that really shows how emotionless you are in that run. Like, seriously. Describe Papyrus in one word: forgettable. Yikes. I really should do Genocide again at some point. It's been a while since I've played. I'm sure I've gotten rusty. Then again, maybe I could try some other challenges. Like, for example, I could try beating, like, try beating some Deltarune bosses without healing. For example, I've beaten Spamton using only one healing item, so I could probably do him without healing if I really tried. But I don't know yet, because I haven't really tried thus far. I tried beating him with minimal healing items, but I could probably improve a little bit. Alright, here we go. Yes, scatter them all before you. Such power can truly be considered unmatched throughout Tokoyo. I, Diamond of the Jibarashi, acknowledge your great valor. Okay, that's the second trial done. One more trial remaining. I could probably finish exploring this island, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm at 94%. You know what, for now I think I'll just finish doing the trials. I can easily do exploring in my own time. Technically I could do the same for the trials, but the thing is, I kind of want to do them now. Partially because I have nothing better to do, if we're being honest. I'm Eki of the Jibarashi, hero of Saganumi. I acknowledge that you are worthy to take on this challenge. I'm in charge of the trial of insight. Go forth and solve all the puzzles to return the flames to the high gate to their respective places. The battlefield is ever-changing. Only by keeping your eyes and ears wide open at all times may you grasp the situation and master all these variables. Okay, final trial. What do we got? Step in here. Where does it take me? We're going up. I want to go over here because there's a collectible. I know I said I wouldn't go after them right now, but come on, if they're directly indicated by the map, I kind of have to. Where is it? Oh, down here. Okay, got it. Oh, it's a Tord. Welcome to the stream. You kind of missed the story quest portion. We're already done hanging out with Yae Miko. She was kind of exploiting us, to be fair. We wrote a light novel. We wrote our own light novel. That was fun. And then she basically stole our paycheck. Devious. Very devious. How dare she do that to us? I will never forgive her for cheating us out of our paycheck. You know what? Let me just complete the... Yeah, let's navigate to this real quick so I can have an easier time seeing what I have to find. Okay, I have to go over here. Observe? Well, you're talking about Yae Miko, the one who's in the title. Pink-haired Kitsune? I have to remember where they are, don't I? One on a tower. One at a little pond. One on a pillar. One at a little edge. Okay. Tower, pillar, little pond. Let's see what we can do. Little pond? Pond. Oh, that's the... Is this the pillar, by the way? There's no way this is the pillar, right? I can see the tower already, but there's no way this is the pillar. It wouldn't be that simple, right? Yeah. But there's the tower, okay. That's the broken tower. So there's the first one. This is just searching for stuff, but no problem. I've got this. Just ignoring the enemies right now because I don't care. Okay, now I need to find a tower and a pond. Or a pond-like thing. That's the pond, isn't it? It might be. Why does that sound like breathing? And some kind of pillar. That is the pond. Okay, got it. That's two. Why does the battle music sound like someone's breathing in my ear? Oh, that's... No, that's the pillar. I can see it already. Okay. I can see it on the pillar. No, 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 don't you dare fall down. Don't you dare. Okay. And the final one, oh, I can already see it from over here. Got it. Okay, this actually isn't that hard of a trial, to be honest. Just gotta roughly remember where that stuff is. Okay. There it is. And a yoink. And that's all trials completed. So, shut up and take my flames. Impressive, you cleared that trial with ease. I, Aki of the Jibashiri, acknowledge your great valor. Your insight can be said to be sufficient to seek out an eel in the winter.
And what's that supposed to mean, huh?
Breeding season unagi fry are very, very small. You must exert the greatest visual acuity to see them. Okay, I've completed all 3 trials. Now what? Okay, now I need to go over here. Got it. Got a few fishing spots here that I haven't gone to in a while, but that's not what we're here for right now. We're for a trial. Yeah, also no chests to be located here. Okay, Boshi. You have been recognized by all the Jibashiri. They represent the will of Watatsumi. And so have you obtained the right to learn everything. You are the savior of the people of Watatsumi, and you are one acknowledged by Watatsumi also. Thus, you have earned the right to ask and to be answered. Still, I ask that you follow the rules and not take the truth beyond this ocean abyss. What else do you wish to know? What do we wish to know, first of all? So, what were the things like before the sun and moon? Before Byakuya Koku fell into the deep sea, the whole world had a single unified culture. Like pushing with hose. He's a spirit. How do you think that's gonna work? How do you think that's gonna work in your favor? Later the great war broke out, in which the heavens capsized and the earth was ripped asunder. This land was then plunged into the dark ocean depths. Oh, you ready? I was going to Hey! Well, hello then. Before heading to bed, let me give you a nice little hello. Welcome to the stream and let me wish you a pleasant night. However, the heavenly order seemed to not wish for those who remembered all this to remain on the earth. We searched and searched for a road of return, but there was none to be found. Hello to you too. Hello to you too, yes. Much, much later, heaven's power of prohibition would gradually weaken. Thus did Watatsumi Omikami manage to fall into this place. What else do you wish to know? We wish to know everything. Let's go for the baptismal wish harps, I guess? Don't ask why I'm wet. I will not ask why you're wet. I shall not ask. They are primordial elemental beings, unbent and unbowed by the power that came from the heavens, owing to their living deep underwater. They are actually very intelligent, and they are adept at evolving. They would even evolve into different elemental forms throughout the history of their war against us. I would not be surprised if they have learned language, or perhaps even evolved into lizard people of a sort, and perhaps infiltrated the human government for all I know. The Holy Soul phenomenon is in fact the expansion of their habitat. That means that the primordial elemental power of 3 realms is growing stronger. Only by using Watatsumi Omikami's life force to awaken its second servant could we convert this raw, raging elemental power. What else do you wish to know? I won't ask. But why are you? Won't ask. Proceeds to immediately ask. Watatsumi Omikami? Tort. You have mastered the art of timing your scream perfectly while I'm entirely focused on the game. I was just busy focusing on dialogue, meaning there was no way I could have seen that scream coming. Well done. Well done. Watatsumi Omikami, due to ill fortune, fell into this place beyond the jurisdiction of the Heavenly Order. This was undoubtedly to the good fortune of us, the people of Byakuya Koku. It has done a great many things for us. Unfortunately, by making contact with us, it also grasped the truth that came before its own existence. Thus it was forced by heaven to sacrifice itself. The truth behind the sacrifice had to remain unknown to all. Only thus could the people of Byakuya Koku, yeah, I said it right, be allowed to live under the rule of the Seven. What else do you wish to know? I'm gonna go for real now. See you around, Paige, and thanks for checking in. Due to the raid and all that. Mr. doesn't like being mad at me. No one likes extreme mad. Okay, final one. Tell me about the Dainichi Mikoshi. The Dainichi Mikoshi was constructed by the sage Abrax. It has the power to bring light to the dark depths. It has quite a few other functions to boot. All in all, it is a very powerful device. What else do you wish to know? No, nothing else. Fair enough. Again, please remember to keep all that you have seen here in Enkanomiya in eternal secret. You heard him. I'm not telling anyone about this. To all those people watching the stream and potential future archive, you have heard nothing. Nothing.
Apparently, they held the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri in Sangonomiya recently. Whoa, Paimon, that's Kokomi with the host. Let's go pay her a visit.
Okay, we've unlocked the event quest now. Which is what I was waiting for, basically. And it sounds like this one might be voiced. Where's Paimon? In our inventory. Alright, where do we go? Over here's where we go. Well, let's go! Talk to the former leader of the resistance. So this apparently is voice. So good thing I started this event on stream. Otherwise I wouldn't have known.
Your Excellency, the situation looks extremely serious.
Thank you, Ueno. Inform Swordfish 1 to stand by. I'll see to the wounded shortly.
There's Kokomi.
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to the place with the stage in the middle of this. Nah, not now. This is Kokomi.
Glad to have you back on Watatsumi Island.
Our former boss, basically. From when we were part of the Resistance. She's the head of the Resistance, we were part of the Resistance. It's a long story, basically.
Not long ago, I hosted the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri. It's the most important ceremony on Watatsumi Island. I'm guessing you'll have heard about it from Tsuyuko?
He do be pretty, I agree.
What? How did you know we were the ones helping out Tsuyuko this whole time?
I'd be more surprised if she didn't know. She's well in the know about all this stuff going on here.
Tsuyuko is one of the more conscientious shrine maidens of Sangonomiya. I knew that handing off the planning of the ceremony to her would play to her strengths. Based on her description of the person who took the commission, it was quite obviously you.
Well, ain't that perfect? It's a bit late for that now, Paimon. Come on. I wonder what this event is all about.
Anyway, I'm sure Tsuyuko will have told you that the Watatsumi Goryo ceremony is a ceremony to reverse the holy soil phenomenon on Watatsumi Island. It's a bleaching process that slowly turns the earth to holy soil, leaving the land infertile and devastating agricultural production.
What's the benefit in that?
Crops aren't our staple food on Watatsumi Island, but I can't allow external forces to drastically alter the people's diet, and we certainly shouldn't be overly reliant on imports.
Paimon doesn't quite follow.
Yeah, dumb it down a little bit, please.
Imagine all you had to eat from now on was radishes. No more fish or meat. Clearer now?
Opposite day. There's something Paimon can follow.
That would be terrible.
I wanna be. Wow. Sorry, she's very busy.
Not miss a single step during the ritual, and there's no question
She never
that
has
the blood
time for
branch
anyone,
coral
sadly.
was infused with the Omikami's power. But it didn't reverse the holy soil phenomenon as expected. Instead, it just paused. This has never happened before in history.
So, what do we do now?
This is ultimately a matter of Watatsumi Island's survival. So I sent as many people as I could spare to Enkanomiya to investigate the situation. The news from Stingray 3 was that all of Enkanomiya is engulfed in a darkness that cannot be dispelled.
I mean, it can be dispelled. You just have to
Also,
activate
the
a
reports of
mechanism.
monsters, the likes of which no one has ever seen before.
Strange monsters and an all-engulfing darkness?
That's all that Stingray 3 has reported. Their investigation otherwise has yielded no useful
I was just
information.
there and nothing too out of the ordinary was going on.
Many casualties so far. I have sent several rescue teams already, but so far the situation
There
is
were no
not
enemies in there that you
promising.
couldn't find anywhere else.
It brings me no pleasure to have to ask, but on behalf of all of Watatsumi Island, I beseech you, please, lend us your assistance one more time.
For the sake of everyone on Watatsumi Island, I'll do it. Or go full simp mode. Anything for you, ma'am. I guess we'll, in honor of Tord's feelings, we'll go full simp mode. Anything for you, ma'am.
Please don't joke around. But thank you for once again agreeing to put your life on the line for the sake of our island.
You mean for the sake of you? Haha.
Please, come with me to meet Tsuyuko.
Wait. No waiting. We're going. Right now. So... Hey! Okay, let's see. We had to walk so far for this.
Your Excellency. Traveler.
It is us, indeed.
I did wonder. Hope you're both having a wonderful date so far.
Ha! I got her!
Cut the comedy, Tsuyuko, or I may have to have you and Naki switch posts next year. In which case, you'd be in charge of Spectre Eco Management on Watatsumi Island.
No need, I'll stop. So, since the two of you are here together, I assume
No
it's about
mommies.
Enkanomiya?
No. Just a shrine maiden.
Kokomi filled us in on what's been going on.
Kokomi. Right.
That look.
As I'm sure Her Excellency has told you, an ominous darkness has completely engulfed Enkanomiya. At the same time, strange humanoid monsters have appeared when the place should be completely deserted.
Humanoid monsters?
Armor that can move on its own. I know it sounds ridiculous, but we're not talking about
Huh.
one spook soldier hallucinating in the darkness.
The woman that used to be
All
mine,
the
she
wounded
was never
who
yours in the
returned
first
to
place.
Enkanomiya have described seeing the same thing. On top of this, even ordinary enemies seem to grow much stronger in the darkness. That's why Stingray 3 has sustained so many casualties.
Any deaths?
There's one other thing that the returning soldiers have mentioned. They say a shrine maiden
Returning
also
soldiers, so I'm
Sumi
guessing some didn't
has been
return.
helping to treat the wounded.
Tsumi? I don't recall there being any record of a shrine maiden by that name in Sangonomiya.
That's the
Should we
thing.
investigate?
There isn't one. But she held something called a Sento ceremony, which managed to keep a small area in the very center of Enkanomiya brightly lit. Thanks to her, the wounded soldiers have
Huh.
a safe zone where they can recuperate.
Sento. I've seen this term in the Deep Sea Healing Arts Compendium. But it's a ceremony that only works in Enkanomiya, so it was never brought to Watatsumi
Will be
Island.
she will not be
I'd
yours.
love to meet this
Why would she
Tsumi,
be?
but right now,
Just
helping
you
the
wait?
wounded has
Okay,
been
I'll
my top
wait.
priority.
Your Excellency.
I guess
even
I'll
if you
wait.
had no duties at all right now, there's still no way we'd let you go down there. Enkanomiya is exceedingly dangerous right now. Only preeminent warriors like the Traveler and Paimon should venture there.
I can easily do this.
Absolutely, 100%. This is a job only we can handle.
Yeah, like you're gonna be doing anything, Paimon. You're just accompanying me. Tsuyuko, you really get Paimon.
We've worked together plenty of times in the past, after all.
Do you have any other information about Tsumi?
It was mentioned that she wears a strange mask that covers the upper half of her face.
A masked shrine maiden.
How interesting. What is she trying to hide?
It's not a Fatui mask by any chance, right?
Your Excellency,
Those stupid Russian
in
diplomats.
my humblest of opinions,
I mean Shniznayan, of
Tsumi
course.
has shown nothing but goodwill so far. Since the situation is so critical, we don't have the resources to make other defense arrangements and cast suspicion on our allies.
I see what you mean. I have instructed Swordfish 1 to proceed to Enkanomiya and continue evacuating the wounded. Traveler, you can go.
But I'm captain of Swordfish 2.
Swordfish 1 will escort you to the camp at the center of Enkanomiya.
Wasn't I captain of Swordfish 2?
Also, please.
This is not my
take
original
this with
team.
you.
Okay, how is this gonna help me?
What's this? Looks like a missing piece of something.
It's just a little trinket. When you are faced with a difficult choice, it might be able to help you.
Your Excellency. But isn't that...
Is that something she should hang on
doesn't need
to?
it anymore. Besides, both of the other two pieces are in Enkanomiya. If we're lucky enough, this could be our chance to reunite them.
Then let's give it a try.
Understood, Your Excellency. Okay. Emergency measures to hold the Three Realms Gateway offering now underway.
I apologize for the trouble. Now please excuse me. I need to tend to the wounded. Please.
See, she's busy.
Let me know once you're ready.
She's not mine either. She's nobody's. Because she's always busy, always doing something. Well, time to go, I guess. Bye-bye. Let's go! Diving into the abyss. Might as well teleport, there's no reason to swim around like this. Wait. What do you mean my goal is still in Inazuma? Didn't you just want me to go down there? You're kidding me. Okay, we're going back out. Why are you doing this to me? You basically set everything up for me to go down. I guess I need to talk to Swordfish 1. So are you the captain of Swordfish 1?
Are you ready to venture into the dark shroud of Enkanomiya?
I was just there, but then I had to come back because of you.
Alright, follow me.
I was just there, but then I went back because of you. You break through the darkness with Swordfish 1 and arrive in the Dainichi Mikoshi. Okay, we're back. We did it again. This time with our group. Hello? No, we're going back and forth. Chance to do what exactly?
Next year, I'm going to apply for Swordfish 1 to be redeployed into Spectre management. Because if it's that, or spend more time in Enkanomiya, I'll take my chance with the Spectres.
Oh, going for the annoying enemies rather, huh?
Closing in on you.
It's Nightmare Before Christmas. Not quite.
The stuff nightmares are made of.
Totally understand.
I guess we're about to find out what those are
Anyway,
about.
We should be safe for now. There shouldn't be any more danger from here on out.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? Yabe. What a name. Yabe.
The odd guy from Stingray 3.
I feel like this guy might be pretty yabe.
Do I? Well, I've pretty much always loved horror stories and ghost stories and stuff. Ever since I was a kid.
Okay, wear a
This
costume,
trip to
feel free,
Enkanomiya
I don't
is
care.
Something else, though, totally mind-blowing. Super fun. 10 out of 10 would come again.
Well, at least one of us is having fun here.
Do not understand.
Well, I mean, it's pretty sweet to have the chance to come to Enkanomiya. I actually kind of wanted to look into the Bunkoku puzzle while I'm here. It's the first of the 4 great puzzles of Enkanomiya.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Sure.
We're the ones that'll have to come rescue you.
For now,
Never
just do
mind
your job,
that.
buddy, okay?
There's a makeshift camp at the top of those steps over there. Yeah, you should head up and catch some rest if you haven't been there yet.
I guess that's where we're gonna have to go now.
Hey, look! A shrine maiden taking care of the wounded. That must be Sumi, right?
Are you a stupid Fatui?
What's been going on?
If you're Fatui, I will not hesitate to kill you right now.
You are different from all the others. Are you human?
Well, he is, obviously. Just not a native of Watatsumi Island, that's all.
Huh, wouldn't that be
And
one?
you?
Okay, definitely not a
A
Fatui
human
mask.
hatchling?
I doubt it. But that's definitely not a Fatui mask. Okay, we're good, we're good. We don't have to execute her, at least not right now.
Oh, really? Because I thought that humans lose the ability to fly when they reach adulthood. Just like the Bathismal Bishops lose the ability to see in color when they reach maturity.
Sumi, you seem to know a lot about bishops.
Wait, how do you know my name?
Oh,
We've been
the
informed.
wounded soldiers mentioned you.
Meant to know. We are still looking for our sister. We still haven't found her. We haven't seen her in a long time. Came to investigate the darkness, actually,
Greetings.
here.
My name is Ueno, acting captain of Swordfish 1. We're here to evacuate the wounded and support the traveler's investigation. Swordfish 1
Okay.
needs to rest and
Awkward
reorganize
pauses are always
before
nice.
commencing the evacuation. I'll see you later.
Yeah. You go,
So you're
we
here
talk.
to help resolve this,
That is indeed what
Very
we're here
well.
for.
It's taking all the energy I have to keep this light shining. I don't have the strength to try and combat the spreading darkness, too.
Do you understand what's going on?
And if so, do you know how we can help?
The Void Realm is invading.
Take out that mask.
The
No,
people of
no food for you.
Yaku-Yakoku believe that there
She
are
won't give you
three
any
realms.
food.
The Bishop
can go
realm,
ahead and starve.
The Human Realm, and the Void Realm. The darkness spreading in Enkonomiya comes from the Void Abyss. Neither bishops nor humans can endure it.
Might the Void Abyss be connected to the Abyss Order in some way?
Bishops like the dark?
No. They hate the light. But only because down here in the depths, the presence of light signifies human activity. In fact, the Bishop realm is the realm of pure primordial elemental beings. It's actually referred to as the light realm in most books. The 7 sovereigns of the light
Intriguing.
realm are the 7 foremost elemental dragons at the pinnacle of the raw and primitive elemental forces.
Much like the 7 Archons, just not as
Yuko
powerful.
called this the Three Realms Gateway Offering.
3 realms gateway offering. Not far off the mark, actually. But technically, I think it should be called the Triangle Gateway Offering. Because the source of the darkness from the void is the 3 towers at the corners of Enkonomiya's triangular borders.
Okay.
Oh, the 3 towers! The ones where we did those trials.
Yeah, just a moment ago, in fact.
Before?
That's a long story.
Oh.
Is it really? Didn't feel like that much of a long story.
What's up with the weird mask?
To hide my face. It has to do with some things that happened as I was growing up. I just don't want to scare anyone. That's all.
And you think that mask
Does
isn't
that
scary?
make me untrustworthy in your eyes?
No, not at all. You've been helping the wounded all this time. Everyone must be super grateful to you. It's just that...
I want to see another masked shrine maiden disappear. Yeah, that brings back some memories. But I also do not want to be betrayed again, because that happened actually here in Enkonomiya, so...
Me neither. I hate betrayal too. Anyway, if you want to rid this darkness from Enkonomiya, you can come to me for guidance. Of course, if you can trust me. I'm going
I choose to
inside
trust
tend
you
to
for
the
now.
wounded and check in with the new arrivals. Please excuse me.
After he finishes speaking, Tsumi heads to an inner room, and I'm assuming Tord is following behind.
What are we gonna do? Paimon really wants to trust Sumi, but... oh, how about we go ask the wounded?
Would make sense. My quest goal is most certainly not in Inazuma. I can tell you that much.
Greetings.
So,
Hello. We'd like to ask you about the masked shrine maiden, Tsumi.
is she as nice as she seems to be? I hope so.
Because of her strange mask? Well, you've come to the right person.
Oh.
Cool.
I hate these awkward pauses.
I was one of the first people that she rescued. Straight away, I thought there was something very weird going on. Who is this shrine maiden who knows the lost ceremonies of Enkanomiya? And why is she covering her face with a mask?
Those are all good questions,
I started
yes.
pestering her about it. I wasn't going to let up until I got an answer.
And?
You didn't get an answer?
There weren't so many people around at the time, so eventually she let me look behind the mask. It was actually pretty normal for the most part. There's just one thing she's trying to hide. Her eyes have snake-like pupils. Thin vertical lines.
Ooh.
Whoa. Weren't you scared?
I probably would have been if every Watatsumi Islander wasn't so familiar with our legends. Or I should say, our history.
Then again, I think the mask she's wearing might be actually scarier than what she's trying to hide.
The first of the Watatsumi Omikami were the vassals of Watatsumi. Legend has it that they are a half-human, half-snake kind who helped our ancestors fight back the Bathismal bishops.
Huh.
They were said to have disappeared long ago. But then Tsumi showed up, and as soon as I saw her snake eyes, I instinctively trusted her. It's like the vassals have returned to help us in our moment of need.
Intriguing. So the first person we asked immediately was able to tell us quite a bit. Nice.
I'm no expert by any means, but I think Tsumi can be trusted.
You know what, judging by what you said, I assume so too, I think. Am I in the wrong... Let's talk to this guy next. Inomoto?
Hello, what can I help you with?
Can you tell us about Tsumi?
Hi there. We wanted to ask you what you know about the masked shrine maiden, Tsumi.
I see.
There must be
What are
some
you looking to know
juicy knowledge
exactly?
about her,
I've
right?
tried asking if she's seeing anyone, you know, or whether she's looking right now, but she seems pretty tight-lipped about her love life.
Oh.
That's not what we meant at all. We were more wondering...
Tord, you might have a chance. You might have a chance.
Suspicious, huh? Suspicion, the unknowable, the unpredictable, unexplored territory. Mysterious? Enigmatic? Enchanting, bewitching, compelling, addicting. Yeah. Know what I'm saying?
Kind of, but this is going on a tangent. Please be serious.
I am being serious. Okay, look. If I had to pick one thing about her that's suspicious, I'd say, okay, two things. Number one, her mask. It's pretty scary. I don't know why.
I mean, you would have a... What I mean by we have a chance is you would have a chance with Tsumi because she didn't say she's dating anyone currently. That guy says that she isn't giving up any kind of... There's no kind of info on her love life, meaning she isn't necessarily denying the fact that she's single. So there might be a chance. Just depends on whether or not you think that snake eyes are hot or not.
Number two, some kind of pendant fell out of her sleeve when she was bandaging me up. It looked like it was a broken off piece of something. So maybe when you put them together, it makes a whole.
We might have another one of those things.
Maybe the other half is held by Tsumi's lifelong sweetheart.
Nah, that's not it. I think we might have the other part.
So, you know, maybe ease off a little, bro?
What was that laugh / cough? What was that at the end? What about the wounded soldiers?
It looks like they're resting. Let's not disturb them.
Okay, let's not.
I don't think we've got enough answers now. Let's find somewhere to recap what we know so far.
On it.
Just inside the room. It'd be a bit awkward if she hears us talk talking about her behind her back.
Oh, she'll probably hear us anyway. Well, let's talk, Paimon.
So here's what we learned from the soldiers. Sumi's mask hides her snake eyes.
Yes.
People of Watatsumi Island believe to be a distinguishing feature of Urabaxi's vassals. Based on her actions, it seems like all she wants to do is protect the people of Watatsumi Island.
So far, she seems trustworthy.
Said she's doing everything she can to combat the darkness spreading in Enkanomiya.
Which again
So
she seems to be on our side. I agree. Still have some reservations. Nah, for the most part, I agree. Again, I like to be a cautious optimist in situations like this. Cautious optimism. Like, be a little bit on guard, but in general, I feel like we are good to trust her for the most part. Responding to impress her. How are you gonna impress her? How would you impress her? Well, let's talk to her for one. Act hard to get. You think that's gonna work? You should probably help get rid of all the darkness here. Alright, Sumi, I'm gonna help get rid of all the darkness.
So, how's it going? Have you made a decision?
Yep, let's team up to tackle the darkness.
Paimon, don't make awkward pauses.
Then take this.
Oh? What are you giving us? Stop the awkward pauses, game! I hate the game that the game does these awkward pauses. It's on autoplay, by the way. It's on autoplay right now. It should automatically advance to the next text box. But it's not doing it. I'm gonna press the button now. Oh, never mind. It did it on its own. That took...
when I was looking for a solution.
That took so long.
The Dainichi Mikoshi was where I found the method and tools for the Sento ceremony. Lucky I can read human writing.
Why wouldn't you be able to? Or did you mean it's lucky that you can read the ancient Enkanamian script?
Nothing. I just meant the script in the Deep Sea Healing Arts Compendium. I don't actually know if it's ancient or modern.
I'm getting more confused the more you try to explain. Let's just keep moving on. Maybe we can do some... What do you mean by something?
Never mind all that. Let's get back to business.
Yeah, back to business.
The Bokuso box collects light. It can dispel the darkness from the void within a small radius. So, for example, with the power of the Bokuso box, you can turn monsters affected by the darkness back into their original forms. As it happens, there are some monsters causing trouble around the camp. Go and try out the Bokuso box on them. I will join you shortly.
Then let's try. Equip the box. I need to equip it? I guess I'm gonna need to equip it, huh? Well then, let's go ahead and equip it. I have equipped the box. 300 uses, I'm guessing, is what that is. To try to confess. Well, to be fair, you should probably try to find out a little bit more about her first. Okay, I see the enemies. Let's dive down here. Use the box. In Lightless Enkanomiya, some foes will be defended by the darkness and cannot be defeated by ordinary means. You can expand a certain amount of energy to use the box and disperse this Aegis of Unlight and deal a certain amount of damage to each opponent. Okay. There we go. I dispelled the darkness and now I should be able to kill them easily. There we go, only one enemy left and that's the most annoying one, but the shield is gone, so I feel like we can do this. Get to know her more. Wow. Research? What kind of research are we talking about here?
You're a good fighter.
Oh, am I?
You bet. We were the ones who went and got the Blood Branch Coral that one time after all.
We also defeated some ancient dragons, so you know.
You. So you.
So we.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Did we do something wrong?
If what you say is true, then I'm sure you'll be able to conquer the 3 border towers quite easily.
Did we do something wrong?
Also, there are a few things I need to explain to you. According to what I read, the fundamental purpose of the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri is to use the serpent god's life force to awaken its second familiars, the Senga Coralia. They are creatures that break down raw, primitive elemental energy into the milder elemental energy of the human realm. The giant coral is a symbol that the Senga Coralia have been awakened by the serpent's blood. The mass awakening of the Senga Coralia causes a transformation in the ecological environment of Enkonomiya.
Makes sense. Even if you took away the darkness and the monsters, Enkonomiya would still look pretty different now with all the new plants and aura around.
Okay,
Things
so
are even more complicated than usual this time. The darkness from the Void Realm seems to be suppressing things in the Light Realm and the human realm, causing them to come to a standstill.
So we need to get rid of that darkness again.
The Bokuso box to dispel the darkness and allow the ecological transformation to continue. Please, try to solve the problem using the Bokuso box.
And I'm guessing that's
I'll
where the
wait for
event
an update
gameplay
for
comes
you
in.
under the statue over there.
Use the box and complete the challenge. Whoa, okay. I can't even use my teleport points anymore. I can't even use my teleport points anymore. Oh, this is interesting. You know what? There is gonna be another Genshin stream. I thought this might be the final Genshin stream before the game goes on break. But no, there will be one more stream before the game goes on break. Because we are gonna be ending things here. I'm gonna quickly check my achievements though, because apparently I got some stuff. Yeah, alright, I completed the trial, so that's what I got. Did I get anything else? No, I did not. Very, very well. In that case... Well, in that case, I think it is time that we raid someone. I actually wasn't sure if we were doing a raid today, because for a long time of today's stream we were sitting at 3 viewers or even 2 viewers. And you know how I feel when it comes to raiding in that particular situation. But thanks to us being raided by Sid earlier, which again, thank you so much for doing that if you're still here. Thanks to that raid, I feel like we have a comfortable amount of people watching now that I can do a raid without having to feel bad about it. So let us do just that. Again though, thank you so much for doing that. So yeah, next time on Genshin we will get rid of the darkness in Enkanomiya, because apparently that's completely blocking out our teleport points. The event booting up just completely got rid of all our teleport points. Well, at least it's a limited time event, so my teleport points should come back at some point. Still. Okay. I think for today... Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll go raid Curiosity today. From one Genshin stream to another, I feel like that's probably the best thing we can do. Alright, Curiosity it is. Get ready, everyone. And let's get this raid going, shall we? So again, thanks to everyone for coming to check out the stream. It is very much appreciated. Thanks to everyone coming over from the raid. Thanks to everyone who was here from the start or joined later on. And thanks to everyone watching the archive. As always, it's a blast streaming. It's not naturally far more fun if there's people here who I can talk with. But even if there's only a handful of people watching, you know I still enjoy Genshin so much. So... yeah, see you next time. Again, see you as well, Sid. I hope next time I can make it to one of your streams again. I'm still sad I missed the beginning of the Undertale Genocide run. Then again, that's what archives are for, I guess, so I'll have to check that out. So, I'll see you all around. Bye-bye, and say hi to Kiri for me. Actually, I will say hi too, because I'm going as well. So, thanks for watching, and bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
And that is it. If you want to be present for raids in the future or future streams, be sure to be there live next time. You can easily do that by just following me on Twitch. So, thanks for watching the archive, and until we meet again, bye!